Excellent.
I should
Wow,
shield
we've got
too.
5 people. Oh no, I've only got 1. Wait.
Oh, they've all just come to me. That's what it is. They saw me pop
I'm
up.
not happy about that. That isn't good. We share too much of the audience. Well, at least they
That's
can
for
switch
rude
between
too.
like one background and another, so that's something. All right. Let's find a job. Cargo market.
Alright, let's open
Where's
this.
the why am I not using that? Ew.
There we go.
I'm going to France. Where's the French one?
I'm assuming chat can actually see this.
Netherlands, Carlisle. Okay, there was one that was going to France. Where's it gone?
You're gonna
Well, I paid
Carlisle?
money to get to France. There we go. I was, but I want to go to the other one. Did real life time really pass in that time? What the hell?
But does it carry on while you're offline?
Apparently, I thought like pausing the game meant pause the game, but apparently not. Nah, bollocks. That's not the only place I can go. Italy. I suppose I could go to Italy. Oh, you know what? I've never been there. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, and I've got to start the engine and turn the... This is classic Manchester. It's raining. Go to Nice. I might do. Happy birthday. Thank you. I turned 24 like a faggot. Where the hell's my trailer? I usually have a trailer. Where's my base trailer gone?
We've just been reminded that we're up against the cigar stream.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Right.
Oh, that is on me. Where is it?
I don't think we want a naked Haryan, so I'm not going to go with naked brutality.
You don't want a naked Haryan? Why?
I mean...
Everyone wants that. I know loads of people.
I'm not sure chat wants to see that, to be honest.
Well, chat's wrong. Like,
I'm going to go with crash landed.
So I'm just getting the chat up. Hang on. Oh God! Shut up, phone. Go to I will go to trailer has been successfully. No, I want to use it. Right? Yes. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Right.
I am going to go with reload mode, although chat will probably say I'm safe scumming, but it's because I have so many mods, I expect it to crash.
It's forgotten what cargo I wanted to take as well. This game is frustrating me. Okay, I can still go where I wanted to. Right, cool. I couldn't even read what it was. I think it said Genoa. Whatever, we'll find it. Wait, I'm not in Europe. I need to drive on the left. Oh, thank God.
I'm glad you're not currently on the actual road.
Well, I'm not. Well, not like literally. Like, well, I mean, I am virtually. If that makes sense. Alright. Good thing it's what time? Oh, it's 9 o'clock. That means the roads are empty. It's amazing how realistic this game is.
Oh, is it actually on like real time? So if you play at night, the roads are dead.
No, oh yeah, well, like virtually, yeah. Like an hour takes like 10 minutes or something stupid, yeah. But
where to go? Overgrown free donkey.
It does do, which I hate. Nice. Just ship the illegals like usual. I am. They're in the pressurized gas chamber. I believe they're due. I probably shouldn't say really spicy jokes, but I'm going to anyway. I'm drinking whiskey, people. It's gonna get spicy. Well, whiskey and Fanta.
Ooh, whiskey tonight.
Not ideal. Aye. Well, we ran out of beer. I couldn't be bothered getting any. Switch the lights on. That'd be a good idea.
I want some granite.
I'm just driving in the middle of the night without my lights on. Oh, Lord. How's my character doing in your game?
I still have to make your character. Oh. They're gonna get mad at me if I settle there.
Full beam at night. It's only... Well, yeah, obviously full beam, but... You know, fog lights for the country roads, which I don't know how to do. Does it have hundreds of miles of roadworks? It depends what you call hundreds of miles. So, that's as far as I can zoom out, and we can go all the way around France, all the way around Italy. That's DLC, but I'll probably buy that when it's on offer. Can go all the way up to Russia, Sweden, Norway, and then I think Portugal and Spain are coming out as DLC soon as well. So I'll buy that when it's cheap. Happy belated birthday. Thank you. I feel old, even though I'm younger than you, Disco. I think.
You are a little bit, yes.
Just a little bit. I'll tell you that.
Bit.
This mini's just fucking not in my way. Fuck off.
Run it over.
Another mini's about to crash into me. It didn't, thank God. I'm not a truck of peace.
Why?
I usually get much better FPS than 30. Because I don't want to. You lose money if you do that.
I want a
You
nice
don't go to
river
jail.
spot.
Nice.
And yes, Matchstick, those are the things that only his rocks will see.
Oh. That's the other great thing about this game. I just speed everywhere. And there's a red light. The M6 should be roadworks and closed lanes. Believe it or not, that's actually what the M6 is actually like. Having roadworks done it in the game while it's happening. I think for American Truck Simulator, they just totally closed down a road that's been closed down in real life for 4 years.
God.
Like they take it well seriously. They're singing country roads in my chat. Ram the Mini, they're shit. What do you mean? They're a British car. I'm not ramming a Mini. I'll ram a Citroen if I see one. Oh, and we're on the motorway.
There's granite there.
Oh, I've taken
let's go with that.
Oh my God, I've absolutely fucked up that corner.
Right, I'm gonna use prepare carefully just so that I can make a little Haryan.
Yay. I've just rammed a fucking other lorry because I didn't see it in my mirror. I basically just didn't check. At least nothing's damaged.
I feel like it might just have crashed. This is what I mean about the mods.
Oh. That's the good thing about mine. I know it works, albeit at a lower FPS when I'm streaming, but
it's because I swapped some of the mods out for this. Trying to get that bloody the pet rock mod to work.
Oh nice. Do you have the cucumber one as well?
No.
Oh. How's Sarah gonna have fun in your game?
Close the program then, and we will try again.
It's a BMW Mini. Owned by the sausage eaters. What do you mean? We bombed Dresden. What? I don't know what the Germans have to do with any of this. Oh God, this coach. Most of this stream's going to be me road raging, by the way, which is exactly the opposite of how I am in real life. Oh, the coach just drove in front of me.
On it over.
Luckily, I've got quick. No, I'm not. There could be children on that. Well, to be fair, if you actually look inside, every single coach is empty.
Exactly, run it over.
Alright, I'm on a straight road. Oi. I hope chat tell me if I miss a super chat again. I missed well, I didn't miss many because I didn't get many, but I did miss one or two last time. War I try. What? Oh, Haryan's War. Oh, nice singing. BMW make the Mini. Huh. When did that happen? When do we sell our rights to the Minis? Ugh, that won't do. That won't do at all. Oh, we're following the road to Birmingham. Pitch black at night. Can barely see shit. It's raining as usual in England.
Beautiful.
Ariana is all over the white line. That's because I'm like reading text and driving basically by doing this.
Are you telling me that Haryan can't drive?
Well, I am both drunk and driving, so I can drive if I concentrate. Oh, I might pour another one while I'm driving. I was like opening beers while I was driving
as well.
Great.
Did you not crash when we left the EU? You were too busy honking the horn or something.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Well, I did it on purpose, to be fair, but it was very good. 1996. I think he's worked out my birth year, or he's just saying it. I don't know. Either way, I've basically just doxed my age, even though everyone knows my age. Oh, I've been retweeted. Sorry for the typo. No, BMW owns Rolls-Royce, VW own Bentley. The fucking Germans own everything. Jesus Christ, no wonder you were saying sausage eaters. Ugh. Disgusting. Why don't we have our own industry? Tell me that. Pretty annoying. Oh, 8 people are watching it now. I think they've all moved to your stream.
They've all come to see my glorious Rimworld loading screen.
Oh, nice. Does it crash that much?
Maybe I won't use prepare carefully.
Nice.
Because that seemed to crash it. I guess I have another
BMW
mod
bought
on there.
Rover from BAE. Yeah, I'm learning a lot of car facts.
Ooh.
More than I ever learned from Top Gear. Oh, an Eddie Stobart truck. God, I love this mod. There's a random Swedish one on the left there as well, and a truck with no trailer. That's my commentary. I'm basically playing I Spy, but virtually. This isn't what I thought I'd be doing at 24. I'll be honest. Your game loaded back in yet?
No, it's not a happy
I'm being told. Oh, I'm being told by someone in my chat that their son is a year younger than me. Wow. I'm always amazed that most people who watch my channel are older than me. It makes me feel clever, which I really need. I've been told by Steam you're playing Rimworld. Oh my god, I have 1,000 miles to go.
It better play nice.
Oh fuck. Hopefully. I mean, how many mods do you actually have installed on that?
Oh, too many.
Accurate.
I got through the Steam Workshop and I'm like, yes, yes, yes.
Pet Rock, yeah.
I'll have that one and that one and that.
Amazing. Objectively inferior gameplay. Back to watching the wonderful planet from earlier. Oh. Is that David Attenborough? People would rather watch David Attenborough tell us how the planet's fucked than watch me drive across England at night.
Who would not want to watch you drive across England?
Exactly. That's what I say. I'm driving to Italy, people. Italy. It's full of those Italian people. Ugh. Better get a move on. I've got how long do I actually have in game time? I have 50 hours to do this job, and I'm 22 hours away. So include rest stops, which is probably another 16. I'll get there on time. I'm nearly out of whiskey. Oh, how is this inferior gameplay? I'm driving literally all over the road. I crashed before. I didn't crash. I just rammed into another. Oh shit! There's a fucking traffic. A lorry.
I have a war in my chat as to who wants to be mod.
You make mods?
No. Who wants to actually be mod in the in the chat?
Oh wow. Well, my chat won't be on a war for that because I don't give moderation to anyone. Evening Tom of Gulf City. I nearly rode off the road. I'm not playing a better game. What's a better game than? Look, it's raining. I've got the windscreen wipers. That was lightning. Do you see lightning in many other games? Didn't think so. Ignore the taco. Devil May 4 costs like £20 on Steam, cheap ass. I'm not paying 20 quid. I don't even have a job. I'm running on savings. And I still haven't heard back from that job I should have got in London, which is really pissing me off. But on the other hand, I did apply to the Spectator today, so hopefully they accept me. Especially since over the summer they sent me an email saying, hey, you did a really good application. If we do another internship, you should be hired. Yeah, so do I. Imagine me on mainstream media.
Wow. I've changed my mind.
Oh, fuck you. Okay. Situation, right, that I've always dreamt I'm in. I'm next to Ash Sarkar. She starts saying her literal communist shit, right? And I just reply, yeah, but you're an idiot, aren't you? You know? Calling Ash Sarkar on MSM an idiot. That's a reason to dox myself, if anything. Come on. I can have a massive go at Owen Jones, Ash Sarkar, George Monboy, whoever else writes for The Guardian. I can openly say on the BBC that I think The Guardian's shit. It's a dream. It is my dream, and I will make it happen. What happens if you put your foot down when the cops turn up? what happens with that is that there's random police cars that are dotted about the maps, and they like drive on the roads, and if you're speeding, they just fine you. But because I make like literally, I think if I sleep for 8 hours on this game, I make like 200,000. So I just do not care about breaking the law anymore. Which is like real life, because rich people literally don't care about breaking the law.
Fair enough.
Ash Sarkar has better mustache than Nick Fuentes. Yeah, but I've got a better beard than both of them, so fuck that.
Jesus Fried Christ is apparently a verified good boy and should get a wrench. What do you think?
I think you should come in my chat and fucking beg me for suck my dick for fucking mod status. That's what I think.
I can't make anyone mod at the moment, because I think if I tab out again, this game is gonna cry. It's on that loading screen. I think I've really broken it trying to give you pet rocks.
Well, at least you try. I'm trying to make a whiskey and Fanta while driving. Like, you know, think about me for once.
Pro.
Oh god, I'm crashing. Fuck. Oh god, where's the next straight road? Okay, I can probably. Oh, I've just got a speeding offence. I could probably get the Fanta done in the next lot. Oh my god. Right, this should be fine. Yeah, fuck, I should really concentrate. Yeah, many games have lightning these days. Pretty much any open world with dynamic weather. Well, this is open world with dynamic weather, but you get to choose how dynamic it is. It's pretty cool. What am I up to? I've just passed Birmingham or Birminghamistan.
Birmingham.
They literally have the most disgusting accent. Most people, like loads of people from Birmingham, went to my uni, and I just felt like executing them all. Like,
Correct. I might have more luck with Dungeons 3 at this point. Rimworld has this. Oh, it's doing something else now. I'm not
God.
touching prepare carefully this time. I'll just randomize the characters.
Why don't you just play the base game? Won't that make it basically
it ran with this yesterday. I blame you and your pet rocks.
Everyone blames me and my pet rocks, but my pet rocks are meaningless. How many fucking cigarettes have you had?
A few.
That's like the 5th time I've heard you.
No, it keeps going out.
Yeah.
They're roll-ups, so
British
they go
Knight, you're
out.
not getting a wrench. Oh.
Oh, give poor British Knight
giving it
a wrench.
No, because it means I have to tab out, and I can't do that. Yeah, the Brummie accent is the worst period. See, my chat knows what's up. Am I on the straight bit yet? No,
your chat didn't like my Brummie accent.
No, they liked you. No, I think I don't know about your specific Brummie accent, but the Brummie accent in general is the shittest. I'm pouring Fanta into my drink while I'm turning a corner.
Excellent.
And I nailed both. If anything, this just proves that men can multitask. Like, prove me wrong.
Smash.
Right, there we go.
I mean, you couldn't even beep the horn and drive at the same time.
To be fair, that's because my horn button's on my keyboard and I drive with my Xbox controller. No, the Scouse accent isn't as bad as the Brummie accent, and I say that as someone from Manchester. That, like, hurt me to say. I don't think he's going to give it to you for that very reason. Oh, wait. So I can go mad with power. Oh, British Knight wants to go mad with power with the wrench. Nobody can multitask. He will. Oh, he will. British Knight, I'm just not going to give you any power. Like, you've admitted that you're going to go mad with it. That's like giving, I don't know, Hillary Clinton the presidency. It's just suicide. Scouse is greater, but at least it's kind of friendly sounding. Grating, but at least it's friendly sounding. Yeah, that's at least the Scouse accent's northern. You know, Brummie, it's just horrible. Is your game crashed again yet?
It's still loading.
I love how you're over 20 minutes in this stream and you're not even started.
I know, in a minute I'm just going to bring up a news page, The Guardian, and start laughing at it.
Oh, you're gonna steal my content? Is that what's gonna happen?
Yes.
Fucking hell.
Just leave this to do its thing in the background.
Oh. To be fair, it's not been. Well, I check it every day, obviously, but it's not been that great for the past few days.
No, I doubt we.
That what?
We need to make another new game.
Did you see that one? Oh. Did you see that article I found from like Cambridge News where the the woman who's a professor of philosophy or something at some second-rate Cambridge University was saying we need the human race to go extinct to save the planet?
No.
Can you believe it though?
I mean, her first is all I have to say. You first. No. Lead by example.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what Jordan Peterson says that a lot actually. But yeah, she was like advocating that we stop having kids because like it'll really help the planet. It's just like there's gonna be so much like, you know, so many urban areas. Like everywhere's gonna look like Chernobyl basically. Well, all the urban places anyway. It's like I don't know. She hasn't really thought it through. And sort of the whole point of keeping the planet going is so that humans can live. But well, you wouldn't think that from Extinction Rebellion, would you? But anyway, we'll go. That's definitely one of the ones we're going to go through. Because hopefully Rose will be free.
All right, maybe this can be you. Saying, he's a deep space miner with a passion for mining.
Yeah,
trigger happy, like hard worker. Oh, maybe not.
Oh. To be fair, I wouldn't say.
Have I tried nuking the planet? I haven't. Right, who else should we have in this?
You should. Sarah.
We need a Cucumber.
Oh, you didn't install that mod. Are you just making a YouTuber like planet?
I don't know. I had put you on there, so you're in there.
Well, that's one YouTuber. But also, you could make it a geologist planet. I can tell you a load of famous geologists and famous rocks and things.
You're not having a tribe of rocks.
Why not? Oh.
You can have a pet rock.
Oh my god, you fucking van retard. I told you I'd get fucking rage. Just pull that in front of me. I have to wait till he moves. What were you saying?
That one's actually got sickly. It's not great.
Fuck that van. If I could middle finger him in the virtual world, I would. I swear to God, if anything's damaged, right, nothing's damaged, that's fine.
So we said we want Sarah.
Yeah. Rabbit lass, whatever. Have her like as a... I mean, Peter Rabbit's known for, you know, taking carrots, isn't he? So have her something to do with vegetables. That makes sense. What's the one dressed as Morticia Adams? I don't even know what that means.
We wanted to do plants. I really would have liked for Prepare Carefully to work.
Oh my god, a fucking Jeep just pulled in front of me as well now. And I've just been caught speeding by the police. Fuck the popo. Twice. Undertaking is an illegal maneuver. Yeah, but the game doesn't know that. It's also illegal to drunk drive and text while driving, but I'm doing both of them. What are they going to do? Come and get me. Tribe of Rock sounds like a mix of a hippie club night and a geologist circle jerk. Yeah, it was basically our geology nights out at uni. It was great. They were themed and everyone had to get shit-faced. Well, I say they were themed, everyone wore the same t-shirt. And they had like challenges on the back. Popo, exactly. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, she looked like, what did you call her? Morticia what?
Well, that one's good at plants, but it doesn't look much like Sarah. It has a mustache.
Basically Sarah. I get what he means by... Yeah, she looked like a witch, gently benevolent. I looked awful. Happy birthday. Thank you, Smallman. It was on Tuesday, but I didn't have time to do a stream till then. Plus, Discordia was like, "Oh, I want a game Friday," and I was like, "Fine, I'll wait." She can be really persuasive if she wants to.
Yeah, that's totally what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
I'm just like, I'm doing a chill gaming stream, and you're like, "I'll join. I'll play Truck Simulator. I'll do some driving."
Which, to be honest, I could do both, actually. I could play this one for a bit, then. Yeah, it depends what time we go up to. I don't know what time I plan to end.
I need a person to do plants.
You got Sarah.
Yes, but I need to randomize it, because it won't let me do prepare carefully without crashing horribly.
Oh. So you're just clicking randomize till it looks like Sarah?
Till I get one that's good at plants.
Right.
I don't think Sarah's a pacifist. Incapable of violence. Doesn't sound right.
Yeah. Oh my god. Who would have thought that Philip Schofield was gay? Yeah. Imagine being married for 27 years and then coming out as gay. Imagine being married to someone who after 27 years says, "Yeah, I'm actually gay." Like, how shit would you feel? Like, you know, okay, Discordia, think about it. Uzalu came out as gay. How would you feel?
Surprised?
Like, he thought you were
I'd be rather surprised.
Exactly. Okay, now imagine it 27 years later.
27 years later?
Yeah.
I'd still be surprised.
I mean, would you be hurt? Would you think, "Oh, that's kind of shit"? I
mean, it would be kind of shit, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but he was getting called racist and things like that the other day because he was asking for evidence of racism in the British media, wasn't he? Because you know the whole Meghan thing.
Yes.
Chat saying, I bet his wife knew. Like, I don't know about that. He has 2 kids with her. Like,
some people do hide it though, don't they?
Yeah, like Oscar Wilde was married. I know it happens, but it's like in the modern day. Come on. Like, people are basically encouraged to be gay at this point.
That is true.
Exactly. But yeah, it was. I just can't wait for the day where someone coming out doesn't end up in the newspaper. Like, we had a terrorist attack on Sunday, people. Like, no one's talking about it anymore. In fact, that's what I had to do for well, I'll say for a start. Like, I remember when the Manchester bombing happened a few years ago. That wasn't off national news for weeks, like literally weeks. And then today I had to, for the Spectator, I had to do a mini 7-minute podcast about Prime Minister's questions. There were no questions about the terrorist attack. Just everyone was saying, "Oh, thank you for the emergency services for doing their job." It's like, cool, but it's like I had to take them out of the highlights because it's like there's nothing I can say about it. Like, nothing's happening with it, which I just found amazing. But it's where we've got up to because they're so bloody common.
Reason Vision says, imagine telling your children you're gay.
It just reminds me.
Kids, I want you to know that I don't like Mummy anymore.
I never really loved Mummy. I was just there because society told me to be there. Like,
the patriarchy made me.
Fucking hell. I just feel pretty bad for them. Hauling ass making cash, indeed. It happens all the time. Like, yeah, everyone just comes out. Like, if Oscar Wilde was alive today, that'd be in the news. Which, you know, in the 1800s, if someone came out as gay, you know, it'd make the news because they'd probably be executed. But these days, nah, it's not.
Alright, we'll have this one. Sarah.
Does she actually look like Sarah, or does she still have the mustache?
No, she doesn't have a mustache, but she is a 63-year-old pacifist.
I thought she wasn't a pacifist.
Yeah, well, it was the only one I could get that quite liked plants and didn't have.
To be fair,
awful stats to be totally fair.
Yeah, I was gonna say, to totally be fair to Sarah, she probably would be a pacifist only because she'd get like a husband who'd fight for her, like, you know, physically. Like, she can obviously like argue. Why is my trailer damaged? So, you know, maybe it's accurate. I don't know. When did it stop raining? Have I just had my wipers on for ages while it's not? Oh, I'm so drunk.
I need a third person.
Make it Rose of Dawn.
I'm sure Rose will be so happy.
Yeah, you know, you made Sarah a pacifist with a must. I don't think it could be worse than that. Oh yeah.
Right, so what should Rose be good at then? I need a fighter. Do you think Rose can fight?
I'd say fishing, just because she wants to be a seal, and seals eat fish. I don't know what you can do in Rimworld though.
No, fishing's not a thing.
Wow, what a shit game.
Well, it is, but it's not a skill.
I'm being asked if this game works on Mac. I have no idea because I've literally never owned a Mac. You'll have to check Steam. But I think it's one of those games. It's one of those games I'd be surprised if it didn't work on Mac. But why wouldn't you play on PC? I don't understand that. I'm about to get the Eurostar, by the way. Well, I'll say about to in like 5 minutes. You know, that thing that doesn't exist anymore because we're out of Europe. Because, you know, we geographically moved away from Europe. Oh, I love to remain a tears. Oh. I've never been drunk. What the hell have you been doing with your life, Richard? Apart from obviously being incredibly, what's the word? Productive. That's how rare it is in my vocabulary.
Remind me
Imagine
to
telling your order.
Prepare carefully working again.
Get what working?
Prepare carefully. It lets you pick the stats of the colonists and like customize how they look.
Oh, so you just keep pressing run. Does that happen in the base game? Like, can't you just pick the stats in the base game?
No, prepare carefully is a mod.
Right. Well, yeah, but I don't get why in the base game you wouldn't be able to do. But again, I don't know the game very well. I'm also being told by my chat. Imagine telling your entire viewership that your face is gay. I didn't. Discordia did that for me.
That was me.
She's a bitch.
Haryan gay face. Well, I'm not even slightly. All right, there we go. We've got Haryan, we've got Sarah, and we've got Rose.
Nice. You've got 3 people in your colony.
Here we go.
Ugh.
Finally.
And I'm on the Eurostar. Why, yes, I would like to travel from Folkestone to Calais. Hopefully my truck doesn't get attacked by the migrants. I'm too stupid to work a PC sober and disabled. What? Oh, it was Count Elmsley who said that as well. Fuck you, Count Elmsley. Oh god, I'm about to crash. Didn't. Cool. Wow, I need to sleep pronto. I mean in game. Hopefully the government is going to rush through the legislation to stop 50 jihadi peeps out after they have served half their sentence. Yeah. I don't know, it's a bit weird. The Spectator had today had like so many articles about jihadis getting radicalized in jails that it's sort of like, oh god. I mean, I'd rather they split up where all the jihadis go than like. I think that needs to be more the focus than the early release. Amazingly. Or do I? I don't know.
I just tried to give Reason a wrench and accidentally timed him out. Sorry, Reason.
This is why women should never be in charge of technology.
Well, see, I was trying not to tab out in case the game crashed. So I'm like, I'll do it on my phone. And it's just clumsy on the phone.
Oh, no.
So when Reason comes back from his little timeout, you'll have a wrench.
Nice.
Right, where will we sell? Now, I have bad hygiene on this, so they are going to want to be near a river.
Oh, fuck, that's the turn. Hopefully it'll be daytime after I sleep at the petrol station that's near the toll booth. This game clearly ain't realistic with the lack of good-hearted migrants. Well, exactly. I mean, to be fair, there are good-hearted migrants, they're just in my trailer. Hopefully they don't die by the time we get there, but I've given them enough food, so you'd hope so. You know, it gives you extra money when you do that. Oh, we're in France, though.
Where's Rose? Rose, come and get your gun.
Are you? Oh, wow. How would she react to that in real life?
I don't know.
I don't know if she's like a Second Amendment touting person.
Well, now she is.
I kind of hope she is, yeah.
Watch it, Davey, or you'll be next.
Jared Batten wanted to segregate the jihadis and was called racist. Now Piers Morgan was calling for that earlier this week. Yeah, well, Piers Morgan just says what basically YouTube has been saying for the past like 3 years. But even then, he was in favour of Katie Hopkins being banned off Twitter, which came back to on today. Did you hear about all that? About Katie Hopkins?
I heard she got banned because somebody was whinging, and I saw that she was back today, but I don't know what the story is there.
Well, it was what's she called? It was Rachel Riley, you know, who does Countdown.
Mm.
But she was like really anti-Corbyn because like Corbyn was head of a massive anti-Semitic party, and she found out she was Jewish like just before the election.
Mm.
So she ended up really massively anti-Corbyn, which on Twitter is basically a suicide sentence. But then to try and get on all the Corbynistas' good sides, I think she's tried to be like, oh, but I've got Katie Hopkins off for a bit. I don't know. She seems to be one of those people that's like free speech for me, but oh, Katie Hopkins, no, that's too far. That's too far away from Corbyn, you know. So it annoyed a lot of people, and Piers Morgan agreed with her because Piers Morgan's a cuck. Driving on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, I know, but I have to because the French get everything wrong.
Trust Sarah to immediately be off with the dog. Just like, this is my dog. I don't even know where she's going.
Oh, bollocks. I've just realised I passed that petrol station I was going to pull into to sleep. Fuck, I hope the next one's not too far away. No, well, fuck it.
I'm now being called impish.
Yes. Oh.
Is that a short joke?
Well, you are, like, tiny, aren't you? You're, like, 5 foot.
Yes.
If that. Whereas I'm a 6'1" Chad. At least that's what I saw on my Tinder profile.
Right. They need...
Oh.
They need... Oh, they're going to want a little bathtub. And a toilet.
Jeremy Crobin man could. Oh, wow, you're actually giving your people basic resources. That's more than I ever did on my...
I'll just give them one little toilet room here.
You're going to give them one shared toilet?
Yeah.
Are you insane?
They'll be fine. They can just have a tiny little toilet here.
It's not even big. It's what completely? Oh wait, I'm gonna miss quite a lot.
If I don't give them a toilet, they'll get really upset.
NPC said, like, I have a cupboard to keep all the good things from France, and Gently Benevolent just said to him, is it empty? Oh, they both said it's empty. Oh, nice. Just cobwebs and dust. It's true. Tell me one good thing that came from France. You can't do it. Proved it. I don't you dare say croissants or pain au chocolat. They are terrible breakfast meals. I can't afford Zizi. Oh. To be fair, wine's not too bad. Or brie. But now I just sound like a France apologist. Oi. Oh, my character's yawning in game.
I really like this this camera mod where you can see people's faces.
God, don't tell me what,
their feet,
what mine looks like.
Their feet as well. There's Sarah.
Oh no. What does she look like? Frogs are cool creatures. Yeah, but frogs are in England as well. In fact, that's a before I was born, my family had a house somewhere else, not too far from where I live now, but there was a pond in the back when they moved in, and frogs used to spawn in there every year. And then one year they got rid of the pond, and then they just had a load of frogs in their back garden that were just like, where the fuck's the pond gone? It was apparently they only did that for 1 year though, so they don't know if they killed the frogs or if the frogs just migrated. They hope they migrated, but as I say, they have no idea what happened to those frogs. But like everything else in the family, all the fun stuff happened before I was born. Ugh. Frogs are not only native to France, yeah, and in England they can get to keep their legs. Exactly. And snails can stay in their shell without fear of being eaten. You know, that's a point actually. You know we say like, oh, the Chinese eat a load of weird food. What about the French?
What about the French?
Well, they eat frogs' legs. They eat that's a mini. They eat snails. You know, that's all like to me as bad as bats. I wouldn't eat that shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to eat it, but I'm not sure if it's as bad as like whole bats, considering what bats carry.
It doesn't.
Like,
yeah,
they're so
it doesn't start
disease-ridden.
epidemics, but you know, it's still just disgusting. Fucking hell, I need to find a place to sleep.
Oh, it's very realistic.
It is. Well, I missed the petrol station where you can sleep at before, so I'm probably gonna have to. Oh my god! I hope I can actually fucking turn right. Oh, I've got this horrible feeling that that's a bridge.
I'm not gonna ask where Sarah just got a pair of witch's leggings from, but she just put them down. Sarah, did you just take your pants off?
What the fuck? Oh my god!
Oh no, she is actually wearing synthread witch stockings.
Does she have cucumbers in her inventory by any chance?
I mean, she does have a packaged survival meal. I'm not sure what's in it. We could say there's cucumbers in it. So you've just got normal pants on.
It had a pickle in it.
That's weird.
But it used to be a cucumber before she had it. Oh god. South American frogs evolved at the same time as frogs from other continents, but not related. Yes, probably. I don't know. I don't know much about modern taxonomy. I'm very scared because I'm probably going to fall asleep at the wheel.
Right, that's probably a bad. Why are you going to fall asleep at the wheel?
And it's because I missed the rest stop, and the next one's fucking miles away. I'm probably gonna have to turn in here to try and. Oh, but it's all bridges. I don't know if like I can. What's that say? I can't read French. What the hell did that say? Alright, fuck. I'm turning right here because it's my best chance at finding or getting to the petrol station.
I'm not sure if Poor Vision got back in or not.
Are you in time indefinitely?
BLM. Oh, it said 300 seconds. That's not very long.
Oh, nice.
I just don't know how to undo it.
That's not 10 minutes. That's 5 minutes. Okay, I see the petrol station. Hopefully there's a place to sleep there as well. Fuck, I'm 0 minutes from my next rest stop. Oh, I'm at a red light. Please go green. I'd rather eat bat than a cucumber. Eyeball, are you Chinese? Why'd you rather eat bat than a cucumber? No one knows, like, who knows what bat tastes like?
I mean, we're not entirely sure that Sarah wanted to eat the cucumber.
Well, not with a mouth anyway.
She wasn't specific.
She wasn't at all, no. Froggy's meme was, though. I'll say that.
Yeah, that is true.
Or is 5 he made, anyway. Eat the bat, bigot. No. I didn't see that many people saying that you should eat bats. I just saw more people saying, like, oh, the Chinese don't eat everything, despite thousands of Chinese accounts having fucking pictures of what they ate, and it was like pure octopus and shit like that. Oh my god, I'm about to start driving at night again. Fucking hell. Oh, you know what? I will go this way. Oh, fuck the red light.
Yeah, let's not do that. Right, who's good at what? Sarah doesn't want to do any social, so we'll just take Sarah off the social.
Wow, that's definitely not Sarah then, is it? She's like the most sociable person about.
Although she might have to learn because you're not very good at social either.
Okay, that's accurate. I'll give it that.
We'll put it back on that, I suppose. Right. Everybody firefight except Rose, who is apparently incapable of firefighting.
Isn't she supposed to be like the warrior?
Yes, but she doesn't want to put fires out. Rose is just like, no, it can fucking burn.
Fair enough. Kathy Zhu showed herself to be progressive in conservative clothing because of that old bat thing again. Yeah, and she sent out a fucking tweet saying something along the lines of, I'll give you context for this. She was basically saying, she was one of those people that are like, oh, not all Chinese people eat ridiculous things. But then she'd send out tweets saying like she loved the taste of cow brains and like fish eyes and like things that people don't eat. And it's just like, how are you to be taken serious? But she is one of those fake conservatives. These people annoy me. I don't know. Why can't we just have more honest actors in the real world? Oh, my fucking phone just closed. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Okay, I didn't take any damage, but I did nearly crash again. Right, we're on the open road. 13 hours there. Gonna do it at night again. Fuck's sake. Oh, 11 hours. It's gonna take me till morning again. So it's gonna take 13 hours to get. Actually, I might sleep at midnight so I can do the last bit in the day because I want to see Italy in the day.
We'll not do crafting at the moment. Everybody clean. I'll probably redo these again.
Nice. What's the objective of that game?
To not
Rimworld.
Die before you leave the planet. I was trying to put Save Our Ship 2 on, which is one that has like post-endgame stuff where you kind of fly around space and like do stuff in space after you leave the planet. But I couldn't get it to load with my current mod loadout, so maybe next time for that one.
Sorry, you're probably not going to watch that, but a fucking truck just flew in the air, flung over the road and landed in front of me.
Lovely.
I am... Yeah. Oh my god, there's another... Fuck off, I'm trying to merge. Okay, I'm very confused. We're just going to carry on. At least 16 people got to see that. I am... Wow. That was crazy, dude. I've never had a bug like that in the game. everything's usually quite smooth sailing. Apart from random cars trying to drive into me, but fucking hell.
Hey, Blue and Zen. Before. How do you know that bat tastes like chicken? Have you actually had bat?
I wouldn't be to be fair, I've had crocodile, and crocodile does taste like chicken.
Yeah, I've had crocodile.
So I can imagine a lot of things taste like chicken.
And I've had ostrich.
I've had ostrich.
Yeah, I've had ostrich.
That tastes like ham.
I wasn't too keen on crocodile, actually. It was kind of, like, it did taste a bit like chicken, but it was also kind of fishy.
It's really chewy.
I didn't think too much of crocodile.
Well, I've had ostrich as well.
Kangaroo's really nice.
I've had zebra. I don't think I've had kangaroo. What does that taste like?
It's just, I've had the steak, and it's just like a really rich steak.
Ah, nice. So, like, is it closer to venison or beef?
I've never had venison, so I'm going to have to say beef.
I imagine it's closer to venison, because venison's usually quite rich.
Why have you not built your toilet yet?
Oh, I just shit on the floor, usually. I'm like, I'm like J.K. Rowling's
you look the type.
Wizard.
What is with those eyebrows?
Where the fuck else do I shit in a mine? You tell me.
What is with Haryan's eyebrows?
My eyebrows are fine. Crocodile is more like a fishy steak. There's a place down the road that has it. Well, you're Australian, aren't you? Kangaroo is very, very similar to venison. Yeah, I would have thought so. So we've got a real life Aussie in the chat who knows this shit.
Matchstick says alligator tastes like tough chicken.
Yeah, well, that's how I felt.
Sarah, come and build this bed for goodness sake.
Oh, saucy.
I don't know what she's doing. She's just wandering around.
Did you watch a Q&A the other day that she did with Not So Obvious?
No, I didn't. I haven't caught it yet.
It's quite funny. At one point she was like, I think someone was basically like, what do we do about all the weak men in the world? And she basically said nothing, so I like all my beta orbiters. Which is like, you know, fair enough.
Fair enough, you know?
Yeah.
Gotta make it work for you. Rose has just gone to bed. She doesn't care that no, like, there's only 2 beds.
I'm not gonna lie, that does sound like Rose.
Sarah didn't
Are there only 3 people on your planet?
Yes,
at the moment. I don't know how that game works.
So, you start off,
how do you make more
you're like in a spaceship, and it must blow up or something, right. So you crash land. And like all the other people all crash landed as well, and there's like native tribes, and they'll either come and trade with you, or they'll visit, or they'll attack you. And you can either capture people, or you can convince them to join you, or some people just run in and they're like, I live here now.
Well, fair. Nomads. Cheap bastards.
I have also installed a tenant mod, so some people might come and live in the base, but not actually be like controllable by me. They'll be like tenants. They give me money to stay there.
They pay you to live there. So you're a filthy landlord that needs to be put through a bed of glass. That's unbelievable.
Sarah, why don't you get in the actual bed instead of sleeping in the river? And then you'll complain that you've slept on the floor. I bet you've got a debuff. Ate without a table. Just the worst of sins to eat without a table.
Oh dear.
You can have a table. Right, table. You can have a tiny table. I don't know where we're gonna put it. I guess we could put it there.
Someone's just said I've had horse lasagna before, and someone asked back, was that just from Tesco?
Well, yeah, because there was that thing like a while back.
Yeah, that's a classic. That was like 2015-14 or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, there was that thing a while back where there was supposedly horse meat in, like, was it instead of beef or something?
Yeah. It said it was beef on the package, and it was actually horse. Yeah, that's ancient though. I I remember that quite well. It's not quite as old as Foot and Mouth, but it's old.
Oh, I remember the Foot and Mouth thing. That was awful. I mean, I
can't
lived
even
in the
remember that very
countryside
well.
at the
When was
time.
that?
Oh, God, years ago now. I lived in the countryside at the time, and there was just like piles and piles of animals just piled up in fields, just waiting to be burned, and it stank.
Not surprised.
They were going
when
around.
Was Foot?
I'm not sure. I want to say like 2000.
Yeah.
They were even going around. They were killing people's pets and everything, like pets that didn't leave the house.
Yeah. Oh.
Like my grandparents had a pet pig, and like he only went out onto the gravel on their doorstep in their own garden, did his business, and went back in again. He did not want to be outside. It was warm inside. And they came round and they were like, oh, it's part of a mop-up operation. Like, the closest farm to you is not within the quarantine zone, but one of the ones within the quarantine zone is within a quarantine zone of you. And we're like, so we're not, like, any chance of being infected because he doesn't go outside. And they're like, yeah, but we want him anyway.
Oh.
So, in the end,
Jesus.
they didn't manage it, but they tried to send infected vets and everything. Like, a vet that had been on an infected farm showed up at our door, and we're like, no.
Don't do that, yeah.
No. Off you
You're
pop.
a carrier. Yeah.
Oh, it was awful.
Yeah. Yeah. I only vaguely remember it, but I think I was in single digits at that time, so I will not remember it very well.
There was, I think I was still at primary school, and like even our school was like in the countryside, and you would look through the fence in the school, and there'd just be piles of dead cows in the field. It was horrendous.
Yeah, people are saying 2001 and 2002 for Foot and Mouth. So.
Oh, it wasn't far off.
Yeah, I
then.
was what, 5 and 6. Yeah, I was 5 or 6 at the time. Like bloody hell. Ugh.
Apparently Sarah's back up again.
Me.
Why is Sarah back? Oh, Sarah's a quick sleeper. I see.
Oh, I bet she is. So a cucumber in her bed with. Yeah. Slag. Foot and Mouth, that lovely barbecue smell. Yeah, that's what it will have smelled like.
Oh, it was horrid.
To be fair, I've always lived quite near it. Not in countryside, but near it. I don't remember this. I don't remember a smell like that, but then again, I remember basically fuck all from before I was 10, so doesn't surprise me.
Alright, wasn't good.
Was grim. All I can remember was the smell. Everyone can remember the smell. It sounds like a
the
zombie
smell
apocalypse.
is something I will never forget. Just it was, and it didn't get any better when they started the fires either.
Oh.
It was just because there was sometimes they were sitting there for days. It was horrible.
DL. Well, Chinese are probably going to be doing that with their own people soon enough with the coronavirus.
Oof.
Which doesn't have an official name yet. Yeah, that's a big oof. The 2013 horse meat scandal was a scandal in part of Europe in which food advertised as containing beef was found to contain undeclared or improperly declared horse meat. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't have a problem eating a horse, but I'd like to know if. So, yeah. And the EU couldn't, but from what I hear from Remainers, it's like the perfect political union, so I don't understand your problem.
George has decided that he is going to participate in the stream.
I can't hear him.
George, can you at least sit down?
Oh, he didn't even mew. What kind of cat do you have?
He did mew a little.
Fair. Where's Boomer?
Boomer is in with uzalu.
Nice. Well, he's not streaming, I take it then.
No.
Fair.
Let's have butchers.
Oh god, I need to concentrate. Oh god, I crashed again. What did you say?
It won't be outdoorsy in a minute, will it?
Ooh. God, I really need to. How many hours away am I?
Oops.
Tell you what, next petrol station I find, I'll sleep at just so I can at least drive in the day a bit. Because if I'm at this rate, it'll be 7 o'clock by the time I make it in Italy. Oh, isn't? Yeah, next petrol station I'll sleep at. Not safe to be driving a truck while playing Discordia's stupid game. Well, I can multitask. I can drive a truck and mine. You can't tell me what to do. It's my birthday. You're supposed to be nice to me, chat. It's never gonna happen. I was around 19 at the time, and still just the smell.
Yeah, the smell.
I didn't realise the smell was that bad. Like, I didn't realise the smell was the issue. I thought like a shortage of beef would be the issue or something.
Oh no, the smell was definitely the issue.
I feel so young compared to everyone talking about it. What do you think about the £1 billion payment to the EU on Brexit Day? I didn't know we had to do that. Depends specifically what it's for. Because I get we sort of, we have obligations we agreed with. Post Brexit, they should be discussed. Do we really need to pay for all the crap with open borders in your countries? No, not really. Should we pay for like scientific projects? Yeah, sure, we agree to it. I'd have to look into detail, like, but I'm not going to say like, oh, we shouldn't have paid a single penny to them. It's like, no, there were obligations. Come on. Oh, there's a police car there. Oh God, you've broken really hard. Fucking green cars. Ugh. Oh yeah, I already read that one. Oh well. 11:30 on Monday.
Wait, we now have a toilet.
Were we just shitting the bed before?
I have no idea where you were going. I wasn't watching that closely.
Oh. You're in charge. You're supposed to know all this.
Do you think they actually do as they're told? They mostly throw tantrums.
You're telling me? Good. Good. That means you're not doing your job. Strasbourg, fucking hell.
Where will I put a little farm?
Fuck it. I'll stop at that petrol station. I just want to drive in the day. Oh, fuck. I hate French turn-offs. They're so counterintuitive. I do. It's like, you need to turn right once, then right again if you want to go right, obviously. But you only go right once if you want to go left. It's like, what? Like, at least the roads are empty. Oh. That means I could drive like a maniac. Whoa!
Guess I'll put a little farm here for now. Always move it later. So what is it that you're doing?
Oh. Is she at least awake?
She's awake, yeah. Oh, she's hauling stuff, I see.
Oh, my chat's just calling me, Harry, you gay. Oh.
Haryan, gay face.
I don't think I am, but... Oh. I have a gay face, but I'm not gay. I think. I don't think I've Philip Schofielded myself. But I could be wrong. In 27 years of marriage. Okay, it's daytime. But it's raining. Which isn't what I wanted, but fuck it. Oh well. So you're in a truck in France, truck of peace and diversity mod when? I don't think they've made one. I think this game's too. I think it's too wholesome for that.
Are there any like diversity bollards?
But they have like concrete barriers, but they're only on the motorway, like where you'd usually see them. But cities don't really go central enough. You're sort of on the outskirts with the where all the where all the lorries did go usually with their massive packages. So, but then I mean I'll take a closer look. But I'm going to Italy where they don't have that many terrorist attacks in the north, so it should be okay. I don't know. Doesn't have that mod boo. people just want to see me kill people, I can switch games in like, I don't know how long 8 hours will take me. An hour, I guess. And even then, I don't know if I'll. I might just keep playing this today because I don't know how stable the other game is.
What were you thinking of?
Plus, I can just. For Honor, I can play as myself in that. To be fair, my little armored guy, killing the Japanese and the Chinese, and some Scandinavians. They were very specific on what type of people are in that game. Allahu Akbar is. Oh, I probably shouldn't say that out loud. Time to learn how to code.
Demonetized.
Actually, I was about to say that happens usually, but I've made more. I've made more from my actual video revenue than from my streaming revenue in the past week, so, and that's never happened before. Yeah, that was odd. But oh well, you know, hopefully. I'm
gonna speed these guys up a bit while they build.
Yay. I'll be back in 6 months with Truck of Diversity mod. I'm not gonna make that. I wouldn't make that mod anyway. That's like, that'd get you kicked off Steam, surely. Like, what's the most offensive mod you can find on the work? The worst you can get is like partial nudity, if that. I don't want to get kicked off Steam. I like my Steam account. And like, what would you? I suppose what you could actually do is make it a job to like take a truck full of explosives somewhere and then blow it up in the center of the town. If that sounds fun to anyone, you need to see a doctor. Oh, I'm nearly out of whiskey. Wow, that's a straight road. Okay, going straight. Pour the whiskey.
Smash.
Still going straight. Still going straight. I swear to God, if that car... Okay, that car's far enough away. Pour the Fanta. Fuck, I'm at the turn. I need to screw it on. Fuck. Okay, I made it. Multitasking, brah. Rebecca wrong daily. Yeah, she doesn't seem to be like in the news much anymore. The last article I saw her in was a Spectator one again, saying how her she had like this plan to say like, you know, if you like leave an office, you shouldn't get emailed after you leave an office. And it was basically saying it like, we work so little in offices anyway, it seriously doesn't matter. But I've not seen her apart from someone saying she's an idiot. So I don't know. Is she in the news much anymore? Well, you've been at uni all the time, so I don't know if you've been following it much.
No, not really.
No.
Too
Labour
busy.
leadership's just got boring. Oh God, why do I have to go 40 miles an hour? Ugh. No, I forgot Lady no Oh God, this is the problem. I keep reading chat after like I've missed about 10 messages, so I'm just lost about what they're talking about. No, I forgot Lady Nugget. What? Which contender for Labour leaders do you think would be easiest to beat in a general election? Oh, right, that's why you said wrong daily. Who else is in it? I can't even remember. I know Keir Starmer is probably going to be like, I wouldn't necessarily say the hardest, but he's well, I would say the hardest, but he's not. That still doesn't mean he's going to win. All of them are pretty dreadful.
Who's that one that wants to reappropriate people's houses?
Oh,
she was on the TV.
Emily Thornberry.
That's one.
Yeah, Emily Thornberry. I don't think she's a contender for the leadership, but if she is, like, fucking hell, what do you have to say for that? Like, oh, she's an open communist. Like, wow, free win for Johnson. Like, oh God, I'm gonna crash. I didn't crash. Thank you, brakes. Emily Thornberry equals Lady Nugent. Yeah, fair. Diane Abbott could count. No.
Wait, when did
I missed the
Diane
first
Abbott learn
message.
to count?
I missed. No. I missed the message before that. He said he had a nightmare last night. Diane Abbott could count, as in that was his nightmare. Fair enough. Yeah. Did you see her tweet the other day? She deleted it in like an hour after she sent it.
I didn't.
But basically, this no, there was a no headlight usage at fucking 10 in the morning. Fuck off. But anyway, so I didn't follow this story properly beforehand, but she basically sent out a tweet saying, "Oh, this guy, I can't remember his name at the moment, but he was a lieutenant. I don't think he was like just under lieutenant or whatever the army." However the army ranks go, but it's like, oh, this lieutenant who served in Germany, Cyprus, I think, and other places, says he was bullied by Burkow. Unlikely. And it's like, I'm sorry, but you say you're bullied constantly on Twitter. You say you get constant abusive emails, and like you say the Labour Party's got zero tolerance on bullying. And then all of a sudden, this guy who's been in the army for a couple of, well, obviously, like 10 years. Oh, all of a sudden, yeah, he can't have been bullied. It's like, what? And obviously she deleted it because everyone, and I mean everyone saw that because they were like, because no one's going to say, yeah, we're for this bullying. It's just like, it was just crazy because she's the most pathetic person when it comes to saying I've been institutionally discriminated against or something. But then apparently when you go into detail on the whole situation, the guy says, "Oh, I didn't feel intimidated, but I've seen him. I've seen Burkow act similarly to people who don't take it as well as me." And so it's like it wasn't actually him saying he was being bullied; it's him saying he's seen Burkow bully others and treat him in a similar manner. And I just found it crazy that Diane, I can't spell or count. Fucking, I get bullied on Twitter every day. Abbott was saying that someone else isn't being bullied. It was crazy. I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah, believe me, but don't believe anyone else, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Oh Lord, I mean, that was on it's on the BBC. That everyone on the panel was like, "Well, she's wrong, isn't she?" But no one was going like. No one was pointing out her hypocrisy. They were just saying she's wrong. But that's the type of people the BBC invite on, I guess. Which reminds me, I'm probably going to do a video on the BBC tomorrow. So, or at least over the weekend, because
are you doing something on it being?
Well, I did that one the other day about it being obviously fucking biased.
Yeah.
With that Nish horrible histories thing.
Oh yeah.
But it's gonna be more focused on the fact that they've been talking loads about the BBC going private and need a subscription instead of a license. And decriminalising the license fee or whatever.
Yes.
Every time they've got someone on to talk about it, I think I've seen 3 programs where they've got people on to talk about it. And out of all of them, they've got at least 3 people on the panel. Only one person out of the, 6 plus 5, what's that? 11 people they've had on. One of them has been openly saying, yeah, the BBC should, it should be decriminalised, the licence fee. 1 out of 11.
Absolutely.
And it's
it should though.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, and most people in the country agree with it. And then obviously you've had all the tweets saying like, oh, but look at all this great programming. And it's like, the BBC in 1995 and it's got BBC 1 to 4 plus a few radio stations. It's like, look at the BBC now. And it's like a shitload of channels no one watches, a shitload of radio no one listens to, a shitload of internet things that no one uses. Well, I think I used Bite Size for GCSE. And even then I only used it a bit. It was all right, but it's fucking hell, it wasn't that good. Have I missed a turn?
Well, you're too busy talking.
This is what happens when I have a go at the BBC. I've had a few hours to that. That's fine. We'll go on a fuck it. But yeah, and so it's just like, oh, look at all this extra shit you get. Like, oh, no one wants it. It's like everyone just says, oh, but the BBC's more than just like the entertainment. It's all the news stuff. It's like, okay, let's have a look at the news website. What if they had the other day? Oh, I couldn't get a job because of my African name. Oh, there needs to be more diversity in gaming. It's a waste of fucking time. But I don't want to ruin the whole video now, obviously. But fucking hell, it's been a shit show. That's all I can say. Diversity placements are a wonderful thing. No, because it means I can't get jobs at the BBC. My whole chat's just on the bandwagon of decriminalise it now. Oh, please don't tell me there are crash barriers all along. Yeah, I want to turn around. No.
Much think I can post the mod list later on if you remind me somewhere. There are too many for me to read them out. I've got so many of the animal mods on and the like extra furniture and stuff, just to make the game look a bit more interesting.
The BBC building Britain's caliphate. Fucking hell, that's spicy.
Might have left questionable ethics on as well, so that I can like grow people in vats.
Oh,
because why not?
Turning. Oh, I could turn. Yeah. Oh, I've just been rammed because I had to turn.
Did you just slam the brakes on?
No, I was well, because I made a wrong turn. I had to turn around in a place that you obviously shouldn't turn around in. So one of the vans on the other side just rammed into me. But it's not damage, so it should be fine.
That was very nice of you.
Oh, fucking they should have reminded me that I needed to turn while I was having a go at the BBC. What's my opinion on the royal family? Harry and Meghan need to go. The rest of them I'm generally okay with, apart from obviously Prince Andrew, but...
Didn't they already go?
Alright. Yeah, but... Well, did you see that they, like, Prince Harry made a complaint to the racism or whatever it was?
Yeah, we talked about this. And
he basically got to the first stage and got through out.
We talked about this on
I can't remember everything we talk about.
And from what I read anyway, like, I don't know if there was, and I'll go away for now. From what I read anyway, I don't know if there was other complaints, but one of the complaints was basically that they'd put some photos up on Instagram of like elephants and other wildlife. One of the papers had taken these pictures and like researched them, and it turns out that these animals were like tied up and tranquilized before these pictures were taken, and they reported on that story behind those photographs, and then they reported them and tried to say that they were being misleading. So that's what one of the actual complaints was. Amazing. And it was like, but they were actually doing journalism that time.
Yeah, it's like, they found more information and printed more information. Can't have that. Fucking complain. Why are you being racist, tabloids? Fucking hell. And Saffron's just come in my chat. She said, good evening, and then said in quotes, just been rammed. Yeah, I'm sorry that was the first words I said, but welcome to Euro Truck Simulator. Someone's replied to us saying, ooh woo.
Just been rammed.
Just been rammed. What can you do? Been rammed in France. You'll be happy to know, Saffron, if you're still there, though. I'm heading to Italy. Oh my god, Genoa. I don't know if you know that. She's been saying on Twitter she wants an Italian man. So I've said she's wanted a non-white man for ages. She doesn't take it well. I think she's part Italian. Oi. People are saying Pizza Express in Woking. I assume that's a Prince Andrew reference. So when are you going to tell us you were born a woman, Harry, driving? No, that's just because I can't do three things at once. I can't drink, drive, and read text. I have to do two of them, and I chose drinking and reading text. Oh it's a bloody windy road. Massive ooh-woo. Alesso is from there. Oh, is he? He's a good lad on Twitter. A car just overtook me, went in front of me, and just tried to brake check me. Is he mental? Ebola-chan. Oh lord. Let's have a. You know, I might have a look at my based truck. That's the one. Oh, look at that based. Fucking can't stay on one side of the road. That's the English way. Oh, love it. Now I should concentrate. Oh. Have you got more than 3 people on your planet yet?
Not yet, no.
Oh. How do you even make more people?
I
Is it
already
through
told
natural
you
biological
this.
means?
No,
I wasn't listening.
You can either capture them or they. I do have a mod. Like the animals will breed and they will breed like crazy. So I have a mod to like neuter the animals, but as a kind of side product, the humans can also be neutered, either purposely or accidentally.
I'm just massively disappointed that I'm not getting it on with Rose and Sarah. You know what? Fuck it, that's like life, innit?
I mean, there's time yet. There is loving, but it doesn't result in little colonists.
What the hell's the point?
What's the point?
It's missing a massive biological necessity. Like, what do you mean? What's the point? The point is to make more life. Well, what? Oh well. Oh, 4 hours. Fuck! I didn't realise I had to go that slow around that corner. Fuck. Oh, it's a toll booth.
We need to name our tribe. We'll call it Laughing at the Guardian.
Nice. I don't know why you didn't call it the Nazis.
And then we need a name for this actual settlement.
Laughing at the Guardian, I guess. Name the settlement after Owen Jones. Call it Jonesland or something. I don't know. It's fucking your game.
Jonestown.
Oh,
there we go.
Explain the term based. It's a new term for me. How would you explain based? All I can say is that it's like red pilled, but if you don't know based, I assume you don't know red pilled either. So it's sort of like, I guess basically it looks right wing. Discordia, help me out here. How would you explain based?
I don't know. Unwoke.
That's probably the best explanation for it, actually. Yeah, it's just the opposite of woke. It's like, so it's sort of like because say my truck's just, as you can probably tell in the mirror, just full of the Union Jack. It looks like I'm proud to be patriotic. I'm being patriotic about a white country, quote unquote, like the United Kingdom. It's quote unquote based. So that's what I'd say. I could have gone to the left there and I didn't even realise. So there you go, that's my explanation. But it's kind of just one of those things I say without thinking about it now, so I really have to think about that definition. I crashed into that! I should have been concentrating.
Rose has a shoot frenzy.
Yeah, the definitions in chat... so the definitions in chat go, you know what's up, and not cooked. Base Britbong trucker, yeah. Has he moved in front of me? Fuck it, I'm gonna shove him out myself. Oh god, come on. Oh, fuck it. I'm basically towing in front of me a car out of the way so that I can move. I hope I see him in the wing mirror. Is he still in front of me? No. Oh, there he is. That's it. The based Britbong moves out the Virgin Italian car. Man, loads of people are liking Saffron in the chat. Oh my god, there's a fucking truck on fire. Fuck. It's raining. How does that make sense? It's a propane truck. What the fuck? That's gonna explode. Oh, that can't be safe. Luckily, I've driven right past it and not helping. 10 out of 10 would take nails to the nails. Take Sarah out for a drink. Oh god. Despite her being much older than me. Yeah. If you gift her a cucumber, I'm sure she'd say yes. Prove me wrong. Stormzy is the Shakespeare of our generation, laughing my ass off. Yeah, he did say that, didn't he? Did Epstein kill himself? You know what? Gotta be honest. Pretty skeptical about it. You know, bones in his neck were broken that are, you know, classic evidence of strangulation from another person. His bed sheets were too thin. He was on suicide watch. Cameras just happened to go out. Then it turns out that they don't. Then it turns out the tapes that should have been recorded have been destroyed. I don't know about you, Discordia. Makes me pretty skeptical. I'm not sure if Epstein killed himself. A little bit, yeah. But you know what? I'm sure that the US justice system will find the culprit. Oh god, I can't believe how many people. Oh, I can't believe it. How do they get away with that? Because they basically have at this point. Everyone's memeing about it. There's even jokes about it on Jimmy Kimmel.
I want to say that
and it's like
Haryan is a terrible shot in this game. He's trying to shoot a turtle and he's failing badly.
I can't shoot a fucking turtle. You
can't shoot a turtle.
Oh my god.
Mind you, neither can Rose, so... Oh, Rose got a hit.
Okay. Oh my god.
Come on, if this turtle actually gets to the pair of you, I'm gonna let it eat yous. There we go.
Oh. Wait, there's man-eating turtles?
It was a manhunter turtle.
I don't like that. This game's not very close to real life because I'm a fairly good shot. I went clay pigeon shooting once. 22 out of 30 shots I hit. Like, that's pretty good shooting, I think. I don't know. I'm not a farmer. Oh fuck! I should have been concentrating. I was reading text. No, my cargo's damaged. Fuck. Let's go to Genoa. Especially to him. I think she's. Oh god, I'm reading a lot. Daughter of Albion's 32. Really? I thought she was doing a masters. Yeah, she's 10 years old. How do people know her age? That's what I want to know. Yeah, I thought Sarah was in her 20s. Is she really in her 30s? I don't know. Do you know Discordia?
I've never asked her, to be honest.
Neither have I, but people seem to know. Yes, AA's got a cigar stream. I'm not going to show that because it annoys Discordia. Even though I just did.
Damn you!
I'm sorry. No one else is currently streaming right now. It is just this stream on.
Exactly.
Why would anyone else be streaming? Yeah. I've got people in my chat openly admitting that they're beta orbiters. Don't openly admit you're beta orbiter. I do it as a joke. Where are my beta orbiters? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
I'm gonna get my lovely man tits out on camera. See how many I get.
Go for it.
If I had any. Dude, I'm like so skinny. I could not make man boobs. I'd have to try. I'd have to get fake tits. I basically have to transition. Oh fucking hell! I can't. Oh, fucking 8 motorways in this game. You have to wait for ages because everyone just goes in the inside lane. Oh, come on. Fuck, I'm going after this one. I don't even care.
What, dude?
I cut across 2 lanes as well for no reason.
Why are you squeaking?
Oh, I thought you meant me.
No, I don't know if he's coming through on the microphone or not, but he's just sitting there going, meh, meh.
Airborne. Yeah, I could hear it. Airborne Osborne's gonna be my beta orbiter. Thank you, Airborne. That means. What does beta orbiter mean? Fucking hell. It's like a simp, but not as bad as a simp. I think that's a pretty good definition. Like, I don't know. Do you know the girls in school who had like loads of guy friends around them, and they were all clearly trying to get with her? It's basically those people. But when it comes to the internet, it's basically everyone that like will give Sarah a load of super chat money. I mean, to be fair, I gave her £2 once, but that was for a joke. Yeah, totally a joke. I'm not a beta orbiter.
No, definitely not you.
No, definitely not. To be fair, I was pretty happy with the joke. It was like it's one of those ones where it's like, hey Sarah, you got a boyfriend, and if you do you want another? I thought it was pretty funny. And then she basically said she's single, but if she had one, she would be open to another. I'm like, oh, she's a thought. Exactly. Terrible, awful, if you ask me. But then again, she has so many beta orbiters, I don't blame her. Oh, God, turns, and I have to read. Yeah, well, I'm being told beta orbiters are sad. Well, yeah. It's like the modern state of man, what do you want? I've only ever given Sargon money. You can change that today, Airborne, just saying. No, I'm joking. To be fair, I don't super chat that often. I've given AA money, I've given Britisher money, given Mark money, and I've given Sargon money. So, it's not that many people. I don't go mental with my super chats. But, I don't know. Do you super chat often? Cause
no, I don't have the money to super chat often.
No, fair.
Poor student.
I don't super chat often. Oh. Well, that makes sense, but to be fair, Makuta Pterodact, he super chats all the time, and I'm pretty sure it's because he's the one who always tells us about his shopping and how he's like really frugal. So you know, if you just ate less Discordia, you'd be able to super chat more.
I might have to eat less, to be honest.
Oh.
It may become unoptional.
Discordia. Oh God, she's gonna be begging on Twitter soon. People keep an eye out.
I'm gonna be on Twitter with my little cup.
Nice. Oh God, I really want to read text, but I'm text. I really want to read chats, but I'm in a really sticky situation. I can't really do it. Hang on. There's a straight road coming up, to be fair.
Dude, why are you mooing?
Moo? Your cat?
Moo.
Your cat?
Yes.
Your cat?
Mewing. Mewing.
Oh, mewing. Okay. Because I thought it like turned into a cow. Honestly, I was pretty worried about your cat.
Mind you, he is a Bengal. He makes some very strange noises. Don't you, George?
Oh my God. So one of my chats just throwing shade at Saffron, calling her a beta orbiter of academic agents. I'm like, man, I wouldn't tell her that. AA is based as fucked for a Welshie. Yeah, I'll give you that. There aren't many Welshies that are based. There's more Scottish people based than I thought there would be, actually, considering that, you know, Scotland's voting habits.
Mind you, I think more people vote against the SNP than vote for them. Just the way it's kind of set out there, they still get seats.
Well, I'll take your word for that, but honestly, Scotland seems like the most cooked place in the world. Like, what was it? PMQs, Ian Blackford, the SNP's leader. He was like, "Oh, is Boris Johnson trying to be what the fuck's he called? Donald Trump?" And it's just like, "Oh, shut up."
Oh, I do not like that man. I do not like him. He's so annoying.
But then he's like, "Oh, you shut your fucking cat up." But then he's like, "Oh, and then he's trying to make a trade deal with Drumpf. Is he going to accept the SNP's legislation to stop this trade deal? It's like, fucking hell, like. And the thing is, I had to be really impartial while making this podcast, because the whole point is that you're supposed to be explaining what's going on. I'm just like, yeah, he's trying to stop this trade deal. And I'm just like, if anyone's listening to this and thinks that's a good thing, they're absolutely deluded. But then Scotland keeps voting people like Ian Blackford in.
The thing is, like, who else do you vote for in Scotland?
Tories.
I don't know. The Tories has never been, like, haven't been particularly popular in Scotland for a while now, and Labour kind of lost favour. And in the Scottish elections, like, they're sort of spin-off parties from the main parties and the SNP. So there isn't really a strong contender against the SNP.
I think you just have to really hope that one of those spin-off parties that are fairly based and red-pilled. Okay, maybe not based and red-pilled, because you never get the normie vote that way, but you have to hope someone that isn't the SNP becomes popular. But it doesn't even. I mean, what's it called? Scottish independence. It like doesn't seem overwhelmingly popular. It's like, you know, just under half, or maybe just over half, depending how you do the metrics. But it's like, I don't understand why the SNP is still so popular. But then again, I don't live in Scotland, so. But I was listening. But Tail featured a live stream with what's it called? Glass Blind Spot, I think it's called, and they did a decent live stream about why the SNP is still popular. Fucking hell, that frame rate. Oh, I didn't even press A.
Did you see the thing that I posted a couple days ago, where, you know how when we left the EU, there was like Europe loves Scotland, like post like projected on the side of the EU building, and it was sort of heavily implied that the EU had done this. It turns out it was the SNP that did it, and then they kind of hinted that it was the EU, and it's like, you dishonest cunts.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Wow, I am hitting FPS of 10 here. What the fuck is going on?
What are you doing? Too many pedestrians. I don't sort it out.
No, I don't. It might be because I'm in a city, but fucking hell, it should be 12. Like, what?
See, too many pedestrians. You can fix this problem.
I'll truck a piece of them if they're fucking causing this problem. Like, what the fuck? It shouldn't be going this low. We'll see how it goes.
I have a Merlin in my chat.
Sorry, stream. Oh, holy shit, I just got £5. What up, my dudes? You would have joined earlier, but was down at local. Honestly, I would have recommended staying there. It's Friday night, dude. Like, get your shit on. But thank you, Joz, the great and powerful. I appreciate it. Wow, Italian towns fucking ruin my FPS. What the fuck? It's not even that, like, everything's just grey and like blocky. It shouldn't be fucking ruining my FPS like this. Like,
what are you doing?
I'm just fucking driving my truck like a prick. Okay, it's just risen up to 30 now. I don't know what happened.
I told you, too many pedestrians.
But there weren't any. I'm
obviously too many.
I don't get it. Oh, it's a construction site, but whatever.
Right, what will I put in this room? I've got a kitchen. I've got a barrack.
I haven't missed any other super chats, I hope. Actually, while it's doing that, I may as well check. Viewer activity. No, I just had the one. Thank you very much for that one. Good work, but I lost some money because I damaged the goods.
Well done.
I need to sleep. I couldn't really help it. I'd blame the FPS. I'll go to the petrol station. Or gas station for the fucking retarded American.
Let's give them a... Can I not move
what the
fuck
is that? Now I have to go to a fucking service station because I just managed to get damage to 10%.
Let's give them a nicer barrack so they won't complain as much. about sharing.
Grey and raining, yeah. Later, you slag. Thank you. Easy, get the trail around it. Oh, I am the best driver. You wouldn't think that from watching me play this. Oh, is my FPS about to drop to 10 again? Yep. Actually, it's at 20 this time. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Uh-oh. Being raided.
Oh no. Kill them.
Sarah, you may as well get inside because I don't believe you actually do any fighting. Got one guy here with a club.
Oh, my trailer's got stuck. Okay, I'm fine. Right, let's service this shit. Yeah, just grey and raining. Repair my base truck. Oh, it's a service station. You know, because I've got a trailer on, I have to park in a service station really retardedly. Because the spaces are clearly just for the truck and not for the trailer as well. But luckily, it's not too picky about it. The fuck is Discordia playing Rimworld High Five? Yes, Joss, she is.
Yes, I am.
Because she is based or something. Oh, I'll do another quick job, see if there's any going to France from where I am. Nah, not that one. But still, you know what? I've never been to that island. I will. Oh god, this is fucking retarded. Oh god, that truck's still there.
Yeah.
Don't hit the lamp. Cool. Oh, I touched the oh god, the trailer. Okay, I'm fine. Oh, I need to ask guests for next week's Guardian stream as well. I'm gonna try and get Shinobi Akira. Would be an idea. Hopefully, Rose is actually available for it. If we did it this Saturday, she'd definitely be available, but she doesn't know if she is next week, annoyingly. Which would be good, because I'm pretty sure she's been in most thumbnails for, like, this stream, even though she's been on, like, 5 of them. Oh, well. But I want Shinobi Akira. Do you know his content very well, or is it going to be a surprise for you?
I don't think I do.
It's on AA streams a lot, but he does a lot of he does like really good, really well edited work.
Okay.
You know, similar to the shit we do.
Captain Planet, I'm using lots of mods. If somebody reminds me later on, I'll post a list of them because I've got loads on here.
Just realised how my windscreen wipers going when there's no rain.
Good job.
Of course, there's no rain. It's fucking Italy. Thank you.
Rose, yes, why don't you?
No, free market. Yep. Oh, I'm doing carrots. Shame it's not cucumbers. I don't think Sarah lives in France. Guess who's on break? Jesus fried Christ. Hello, sir. Oh. What time is it in Canada, actually, I wonder? So, I mean, they're behind us, aren't they, by like 5 hours, so... What time is it now? Like, 4 o'clock, I'm guessing. At least I found work today. Oh, bastard, you need to indicate. Oh, fucking, I'm in Italy and there's no fucking central linings in the road. It's absolute chaos. No wonder their GDP shit. There's no sunshine. That's because it's 5 in the morning. I'm also playing Rimworld. You're obviously not based in Red Pilled enough. Oh. No.
That's true. There we go. There's Haryan's pet rock.
Yay.
In its little pet bed.
I need to play. Yeah. Thinking about it, I do need to play that again. My Pet Rock. I'm better at that game than that first stream. I was just about to take a good drink. Why are you moving? Ugh.
Hello, Jesus Christ.
He's in my chat as well, the cheeky bastard. Just wanted to say hi later. Thank you. It's always good to see you.
I haven't actually played Dwarf Fortress. I keep hearing good things about it.
Oh, God. All I know is that it's insanely autistic. I know it's Academic Agent's #1 PC game, so it must be fucking autistic. I had a load of friends at well, not a load. I had 2 friends at school who played it, and they were basically just like, because I used to play like Counter-Strike and Call of Duty a lot. They're just like, yeah, it's not for you. So I'm like, oh, fair. So I'm gonna take their word for that. Ugh. I just want it to be fucking sunny. Why can't it be sunny here? Yes! I crashed into it and didn't get penalised. 42 hours to where I'm going. Fuck off, Minnie.
Right, what will we do with this guy over here? Oh, this woman over here.
You tell me.
Misgendered.
Woman.
I'm not gonna ask why she has improvised reproductive organs. Not gonna question that one. Well, I don't know.
Does that mean she's
improvised reproductive organs? She has.
Is that like Rick and Morty with the sex robot? But it's like in a human. Oh. To be fair, it sounds less work than a wife. So, you know.
True.
Is it really that bad?
What will we do with it?
You're offensive to your own gender.
We could put her to work.
She's got. No, she's literally got. She's got artificial reproductive organs. Obviously, she should be there for reproduction. Like what?
Right, no, George, no, not on the desk.
George is the cat. What are friends? I wish I knew.
And being invaded.
What did he even do? Just jump on your desk? Like, oh.
Yeah, he climbs all over the keyboard, he knocks the monitors down, and then he'll climb right up onto the, like I've got a top shelf to the desk, and then he'll stand up there and he'll find anything that I've put up there, and he'll just, like, pat it until it falls on my head.
Nice. Your cat sounds the best. Like, I see a problem.
He's just lovely. So, let's have a little tailor bench. We'll make her do some tailoring.
It's this fucking driving's been at night and it's really annoyed me, so I've really timed it for the day. Fuck's sake. Oh.
She can do some
The last
tailoring.
message I had is, what are friends? Don't you fucking dare turn left, you car. Oh, he's far enough ahead of me, actually, I don't mind. Oh, thank God I can cruise control, can take a drink. Lovely.
She's quite good at...
Okay.
Not really set up for her to help anywhere else. You can clean as well. But I guess for now you'll just do some tailoring.
Are you getting all the women cleaning and...
Well, I would have her, like, helping around the base, but I'm not set up to, like, let her wander around the whole base. So she's just going to have to stay in that room and do tailoring until she decides that she's going to be our friend and join us.
I mean, you clearly don't know what it's like to, like, have to train women. But I don't blame you. You're a woman yourself, and they are objectively the worst sex. I mean, tell me one advantage.
Oops.
See, you can't do it. Okay, that's cheating. I don't accept that. To be fair,
tell me that you would leave the house if you had boobs.
Well, you do.
Yes, but if men had boobs, I don't think they would ever leave the house.
Honestly, they'd probably... I think they'd get bored a lot quicker than you imagine.
I'm not sure.
Okay, would you leave the house if you had a penis? Like, yeah, of course you would. You need to get food at some point. Like, come
on. Delivery?
Of what?
Do you not even internet? What can't you get delivered?
Yeah. Oh, right, I see what you mean. To be fair, I could. I was about to say a wife, but I could technically order a Russian. I'm not going to do that because Russian women are fucking mental. Okay, you raise a good point. But
Haryan, why didn't you finish making that bed? Poor Rose doesn't have a bed.
Fuck Rose. She can fucking sleep on the floor.
Fucking asshole.
She doesn't. Oh, okay. Does she have artificial reproductory organs? Didn't think so.
I didn't check. Let's have a look. No, she's menopausal though.
Wow. What?
Rose is feeling like a bit 50, menopausal.
What? Oh, Rose, I'm so sorry. Oh, cool. I'm going to drive through Nice.
Matchstick says you want to share a bed with Rose, and that's why you didn't make her one.
He's not wrong.
I don't think you have any relationships yet.
Oh,
no, you're just
just
friends.
Like real life.
You're friend zoned, I'm afraid.
Oh, not again. Oh, Haryan, how do you know what Russian women are like? There were a couple at uni I knew, and they were mental. They'd be like really, not to me personally, but I knew they were like, they'd sort of act like they would easily cheat and then never would, and then play games with people who weren't their boyfriends. But at the same time, that's sort of playing games with people who are your boyfriend, if that makes sense. So they were odd. Holy fuck, I've gone way too far. But I knew Russian people. One of my friends dated them for like 2 years, and yeah, she was mental.
Matchstick just found the baby mod. I think there is a baby mod, but I think it spawns them as like young colonists, and then you've got to like teach them. I've never played with that mod.
To be fair, that sounds like, yeah, fine. I mean, do you really want a shitting, crying sack of shit? Or
I don't think they would survive very long in this environment.
I mean, they do in real life. We survived the caveman times, I think maybe they'd be alright. I don't know. I don't know history. That's a lie, I do. But new in the biblical sense. I don't know what you mean by the biblical sense. I don't even think like Russia. I don't even think people who wrote the Bible were aware of what Russia was. Oh, you need to be more specific than that. I'm afraid. Oh. It's still fucking nighttime. I just want to drive in the fucking day. Fucking 36 hours away from where I need to be. I know I'm in France. The objectively worst country of the European Union. I mean, I know we went through it before, but seriously, think of a worse country than France.
Dunno.
And Pakistan's cheating. And Israel, of course. Oh my lord. Oh, well, exactly, you can't do it. Ugh. At least my FPS has fixed itself. New is in banged. Ah. I mean, I got close once, but that doesn't count, does it? Well, I can't know because they fucking played. They'd act like they play fast and loose and then wouldn't. It was very confusing. But my friend who was in a relationship with one for a while, they like try and set me up all the time and basically just teach me basic Russian. And then it turned out that Russian that they were teaching me was just like it was real Russian, but it was like saying. So imagine if a man said to you, Discordia, the first time you're on the phone to them, "I love you." That'd put you off, wouldn't it? And it'd be like in broken English as well. And it'd be like shit like show Bob and Virgin. You'd be put off pretty quick, wouldn't you? Yeah. Well, Russian women put you in those situations, from my experience. But they knew pretty good English, so at least I could talk to them properly. I just would not try and learn Russian for them again. But I can read a bit of Russian thanks to them, so. Which makes playing Stalker a bit easier.
I actually went to a wedding of a Russian girl once, and apparently it's customary for people to kidnap the bride on her wedding night.
I've not heard that.
Or maybe she just wanted to go out drinking, I'm not sure. But she was like, she was telling us, and we're like, yeah, I think the groom might be rather displeased if we just, wander off with you on his wedding night.
To be fair, like, they just do it voluntarily for hen nights here, so it's not that much different, is it? Okay. Women.
Apparently Skip is making Merlin jump through hoops on my Discord. Good, I've trained him well.
I do keep getting the messages on the top left. I'm sort of like, is Skip pissing about with someone? Looks like it. My live what's it called, viewership has dropped by half since 9 o'clock, and I'm pretty sure it's because of AA.
Damn that AA.
Well, exactly. To be fair, his live stream's a hell of a lot more informative than this, so I don't blame him.
Well, it wasn't really my goal to be informative tonight. It was just my goal to play some Rimworld.
Yeah, I might even unlist this. I'm not sure. Because it's like, especially since like the Spectator are going to be like probably going through this channel once they see my application. It's going to be like, they're going to really want to see gaming shit. Probably not. Probably won't though. I mean, I'm not really set on what the channel's for, which you would have think I would have worked out after 2 years.
It's for whatever you want it to be for.
Pretty much.
Oh, maybe we should move that.
What's Discord? Richard, are you for real? Do you not know what Discord is? Discord's like a. How would you just? It's like
It's a chat
personalized chat room. Yeah, it's just a chat program. I'm surprised you don't know about it. I thought basically everyone knew about it. It's just a chat program. People have personalized servers. It's where like I post all the Guardian articles that we then go through on every other Saturday. So it's a good place just to chat with people, really. And it's what we're using now to chat to each other, me and Disco. So. It's good.
Let's set this up. Add bill. Ooh, make witch's hat.
Nice.
Bedroll, make cowboy hat. What can you make?
Hopefully that's better. Oh fuck.
Just make some pants. Some t-shirts.
I'm looking at the map and I basically have to do a massive U-bend for 2 hours because there's not a straight road across Marseille. I'm pretty annoyed at that. This is a massive waste of petrol. Like, France is just the fucking worst. Oh, I saw a pedestrian there. Didn't run him over.
We should have done.
I can't, it's behind a barrier. And barriers are basically like... Well, not like diversity barriers, I mean literally a railing. Like something that a truck can obviously plow through. But in this game, they're like harder than fucking diamond, so. On the bright side, it's daytime now. But I can't see any of the famous French nuclear power plants, but you know what, that looks pretty nice, that forest area. Pretty good. Me likey. And it's at 30 FPS.
George, no.
I can hear all of that. I'm a boomer when it comes to tech. Fair enough. Then I forgive you for not knowing what Discord is. I'm just surprised 'cause I see you on Twitter all the time, and I mean Discord's always posting to Twitter. Not always, to be fair, but like AA's Twitter's talks about Discord a lot. Mine and Discord's does a bit, or at least used to. So, fair enough.
There we go.
So it's worth going on Discord, so if nothing else, and for laughing at the Guardian. It's basically my Discord as well now.
So you have kind of moved in.
I'm slowly taking over. Yeah, damn right. Fucking hell, I'm like a cat. I choose the place to live. The owners don't choose me. That don't make any goddamn sense, but you get the idea. Shut up. Fucking emails and fucking Telegram with Sargon. Oh,
I actually haven't signed up to Telegram yet.
Are you not? It's alright. I only follow Sargon on it, but it's pretty good.
Apparently,
especially since his
Athens is currently
secret.
moving themselves into my server.
Oh. Well, that's a good thing, actually. That gets me a lot more viewers. So, yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Do that. Because people are going to be like, oh, what's LA Latka? So, oh, it's this show. You'll like it. It's, oh. So, yeah. In fact, you should advertise that. I'm going to make you do that. I'm not. If Athens has moved over, though, I've just been headlight usage offenced. I've been fined for not using my headlights at 10 in the morning in the south of France, where it's obviously daytime. Like, what the fuck? So this guy who doesn't know what... Richard doesn't know what Discord is, but does know what Telegram is. That's like the opposite of what I'd expect from a boomer. But he says it's good, so... Fair enough. Can't believe 8 people are watching this. What's wrong with people? How many viewers do you have?
7. I had more, but I guess they've all gone to... They've all abandoned me for AA.
I blame AA. Ugh, terrible. People are so fickle. Oh, fuck, I just realised I need a petrol station. How many miles do I have left? 200-ish. I've got 300 to go. That's... I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure that 300 is bigger than 200.
I mean, usually.
Usually, right. But this could be the rare occasion where it's not.
I mean, it happens. Maybe.
Do you have an example?
No.
Well,
I guess if you go into the negatives.
I don't think you
Rose,
can go
while you're in there, maybe you could like prioritize hauling that poo out of the toilet. Where are you taking? Oh, you're taking the bedpan too.
Joz is pretty drunk and he's blaming that, but I don't know what he's blaming on the fact he's drunk on what. I just drink tea. Fair enough. It's very sovereign of you, I have to say.
I do too, and unfortunately I'm out of tea, which is an awful shame. I may have to go and rectify that in a minute.
Why would you not just drink your Baileys like you always do? I say always. Ugh. Just drink fucking alcohol.
I like tea.
Of course you do, you're fucking British, but fuck you, white car, for pulling in front of me. But it's like, you know, like, fucking... just do it.
Well, at least it won't be a Sargon tea break, you know, with, like, being gone half an hour.
Obviously goes to smoke, yeah. Fucking hell, they are mental. They'll be like, yeah, I'll put this 10-minute video on, and it doesn't come on until 10 minutes after the 10-minute video ended.
Yeah, I've had to change the AFK settings in Athens because during it was the election stream, he'd like put a video on, and he'd go and quote unquote make tea, and before he came back, he would get like moved into the AFK channel so no one else in the stream could talk, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to fix this.
I'm not surprised. Yeah.
Hey, Layman.
It's crazy. Layman's in your chat? Fuck that.
Layman's in my chat.
Oh, he's drunk, so for watching your stream, alcohol lowers my standards. Oh. To be fair, this is hardly a high standard stream, but I will make up for it tomorrow with my BBC video, hopefully. And I also said I'd probably make one because British was asking about glaciers and global warming. So I might make a video on that this weekend, but I'll probably save it till Monday.
Apparently this is the cool chat.
What is cool?
My chat is the cool chat.
Oh. It's because my chat's talking about being drunk and doesn't know what Discord is. Oh my god, that's a fucking green light. That changed quick. Fuck, I'm gonna overtake this bitch. Fuck you, green card Citroen. Oh god, I can't take it over now. I see too many cars coming the other way.
I guess I should put some floors in. We have a little bit of marble here. Marble takes ages to lay, but I think they think it's pretty.
Marble's a type of limestone. So I needed to show off my knowledge.
How many?
You fucking put a geologist on.
It would take too many to do that. What if we put it in the kitchen? Not enough for the kitchen. Let's put it there.
Granite's probably better for the kitchen. It's harder.
Well, sterile tiles would be better for the kitchen, but we haven't researched them yet.
Fair. Well, to be fair, what do you need to research for marble? You get it out the.
No, for sterile tiles.
I
guess I should make a workshop as well.
See, I don't need to do all this micromanaging stuff. I'm just like, yeah, I'll drive across Europe. That's okay with me. About to make it to a port. It's gonna be great. Oh god, the brakes. You know, there's French flags there. They disgust me. Don't ever put them in my face again. Ugh. I might go back to England after this. Anyway, but London. London doesn't count as an English city. Actually, that's the thing. Did you see that the other day? The you know, it's like Black History Month in America. Well, you might not do, but it is. So I don't know which publishing company, but a publishing company was like, they put out this project, and you'd think in Black History Month, right? You'd do like, oh, look at all these black authors, or look at all these authors of color, or whatever, right?
Right.
So you'd think they do that. Seems sensible. So what they did instead was take a load of things by authors from Europe, you know, white authors, you know, like Mary Shelley with Frankenstein, Romeo and Juliet with William Shakespeare. And what do they do with that? Oh, we're just gonna make all the front covers have black people on, and that pissed everyone off because obviously, you know, the not woke people like me and you are like, that's retarded because like. Surely you want to promote black people because it's Black History Month, and then the non-woke people are like, this is blackface. And the thing is, they got a load of black artists to do it as well, and it was all really simple stuff. It wasn't anything to like write home about. But they just had to cancel the project because it pissed everyone off. And then I can't remember who it was, but there was some article by the American version of Titania McGrath. It's like a white guy who's got a man bun and a beard. Right. And he wrote a piece in some American magazine saying like, you know, these black-faced books are the most woke shit I've seen this year, or something like that. and he's basically doing a Titania McGrath article trying to defend it, and it was really funny to read because it's like, think of all the black authors we could have had. Now think about all the black authors we could have had in history, and these books show that. Oh god, it was amazing. Oh god, but I mean, how far can woke shit get before it pisses all the normies off? Because as we said before, Doctor Who's pissing too many people off. Too many people want the BBC just gone. I don't know, man. Seems like things might be coming our way sometime soon. I mean, normies are even working out that the Democrats are corrupt. Like that didn't even happen under Hillary. I don't know, a bit of a white pill for you people out there. Maybe things are going to be alright. Gonna need to work a lot harder though for... Oh god. Hey mate, love the video on the BBC, laughing my ass off. Thank you very much. I'm going to be doing another one this weekend, so watch out for that. It's going to be mainly about how the BBC have been partisan in defending itself. Basically, it's gonna be great.
I'm sure the Guardian will defend them. Don't the BBC buy most of the copies of the Guardian?
Yeah, half the print copies of the Guardian are sold straight to the BBC. Yeah.
Ooh, a trader.
Which is mental. Yeah, that was it. Jarvis Dupont even. He's the account I'm talking about. I'm not sure, but I think one of Andrew Doyle's friends actually writes that person, but I'm not sure about that. Literary blackface, that was it. Just amazing. I'd recommend everyone read that article, but I can't remember who wrote it. I want to say it was the Spectator USA, but I could be wrong.
We don't have any social people, do we? Everybody's pretty bad at
this
social.
stream. Well, oh right, in Rimworld, right, yeah.
Well, Sarah, since you're up, I guess you volunteer.
Keep making videos like your BBC one. Your channel will explode, I reckon. Well, I fucking hope so. Oh yeah, no, I just, to be honest, the way I make videos is just like, something's annoyed me today. I'm gonna spend 3 hours today going through why it's annoyed me, and then I either come out with it wasn't as bad as I thought, or yeah, this is really bad. But no, don't worry. I'll keep making videos on my channel. If you just go through my channel, it's all pretty much just shit that annoys me. So
what will we have?
I think you'll like the rest of it if you like that one. But no, thank you for the kind words.
What is blue milk? George, no.
I can see why you mute yourself a lot on laughing at the gosh. Oh lord.
Oh,
Are you still there? Is George still?
He is endless. He's like, I'm gonna exercise on the really loud wheel since you're streaming. You don't mind, right?
Oh. Why is that in your room?
Because it's a rather small apartment.
Yeah, but do you not have like a kitchen or main room type thing?
Well, I used to have it in a different room, and because the cats just went on it when they wanted to, because we couldn't necessarily hear them, one of the neighbors came, like, from downstairs, came up one night and was, like, proper raging. It's like, well, at least if it's in the bedroom and he does it in the middle of the night, we'll know and can, like, remove him.
Yeah. But when he does it on stream, you also know, and that makes it really shit when you like streaming. So,
yes, it's rather annoying.
In the main room, fuck your neighbours.
Cat power generator. Yeah, that would be a good idea, actually. Just, like, hook him up.
We did it. We solved Extinction Rebellion's problems. Get a shitload of Georges, shitload of exercise wheels. Boom.
We could get a
global power struggle ended. I always like that joke. I went to a zoo the other day. I only had one animal. It was a shih tzu.
I don't think these people have much that I want. Raw red slime. Get off the desk, Leo. Thank you.
Fucking hell, I nearly crashed again. Oh, fuck, oh, God. Fucking French islands. Fuck these places.
I don't want anything these people have, and they don't want to buy my, my leather.
That's capitalism, baby. Ah, well.
You can keep your stuff.
They're trading raspberries for leather. What?
Hey?
They're trading raspberries for leather?
Raspberries?
Or is it sort of like... What did you say?
No, they didn't.
What
they don't want to buy my leather, and they're selling nothing that I want.
Ah, right. I thought you said you don't want their raspberries, but I think I misheard.
You must have done. Is this person gonna join us? Not for a while.
Fucking hell, this coach is the slowest thing ever. I'm driving at fucking night again and it's pissing me off. You know, we could be looking at really nice trees here on this French island. Well, this isn't Sardinia. Actually, I might go to Sardinia next, because I've not been to Sardinia since I was about... Oh, I think I was 12. No, I was younger than that. I must have been... No, because Zola was playing for Chelsea. I must have been 8. And I only know that because it's my dad's favourite player. And that's pretty much all I know of football, so don't ask me more football trivia. Do you want to fucking move? It's a fucking roundabout, you moron. He literally just stops in the middle of it for no reason. Fucking French prick.
Just like real life, then.
Ugh. Yeah, exactly. Ugh.
I didn't actually set these up. No. Oh yeah, I did. Right, okay. Critical.
Alright. Hey, we made it to Bastia, on the French island of whatever's north of Sardinia. Which I'm pretty sure is an Italian island anyway.
Oh, it didn't like that.
I really hope you can make it to Gibraltar in the next DLC of this, which is like all of Spain and Portugal. That'd make me happy.
George, are you back again?
Although Kick him out. Kick his ass.
I did. Right, you. I'm gonna have that belly. Come here. Come here. Gotcha.
I thought you were gonna like kick his ass. But you're just rubbing his belly as if he's been a good boy. That's not good. That's not good.
Did my stream not come up in your subscription skip? That's just...
I hope mine did.
That's just no good.
It's being patriarchal. I blame it on the patriarchy. Can't tell if my chat's just frozen or they're only 8. Oh! I crashed because I was texting and driving. It wasn't even worth it. There's been no new chats. Oh well, I blame AA, as we all do. Was it a week ago that we left the EU?
Yes.
Really weird.
Yes.
It feels really weird that no one's talking about it anymore.
Almost a week exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, because you were at your game jam last. Yeah, that's.
I was. Yeah, I celebrated it. Well, like raging at code that didn't want to work.
Nice.
We had a little countdown.
I was celebrating, but
we had a little countdown.
Well, I had my own with who did I have on? I had some American on. 3% damage for a bollard. Fuck that. I had one of someone British Knight's been talking to. It was supposed to be another sort of, stream like this where we're both doing something. But British Knight had work, so they all ended up going on my stream, and I didn't know. Like, one of them was like Chicago Liberal, and I tried Fonda, but his microphone wasn't working, and I can't remember the third one. But 2 of them were American. One of them had to leave early, but yeah, the other one was just like, it must have felt so weird that it's like I'm celebrating independence, and he's so used to that from like obviously 4th of July, which they have every year.
George, now you're tangled in my headphone wires. You're just a pest at this point.
Ah, fuck. No, I didn't want that. For fuck's sake.
You're just a four-legged pest.
Well, most cats
Yes,
are.
you. I don't know if he's coming through on the microphone or not.
He is. Meow.
No, I'm not a pest. Look, how about I put the heater on, and then you can bask in that. I put the heater on. Suddenly, he's just like the stillest creature. He's like, oh, warm spot.
Ah, fuck it. Let's take apples to Rome.
Apples to Rome. Yes, Simon. George does want attention. Permanently wants attention.
Oh, can I go through here? No, I can't. Fuck. I apologise, Frenchies. It's LGBT month. Yes, I'm aware. I'm pretty sure. I was actually pretty sure that's why Philip Schofield came out as gay. That, and he was being called racist for saying, "Oh, but can you give us some evidence of racism in the media?" And obviously she couldn't, because like there's fucking barely any.
Oh, so he was being accused of racism right before he came out?
Yeah, he's been accused of racism like a week or two ago. Whenever we were talking about Prince Harry and Meghan being extradited on Laughing at the Guardian, it was like 2 days before that. So it was like 2 weeks ago or something like that. But yeah, it was crazy. It's fucking. Oh, we've got a whole month for LGBT, and you're thinking like 2015 they had a weekend. Like, oh, just fucking hell! It's fucking mental.
Did you see that person tweeting the other day? I think you retweeted it as well. Like they want to remove bi from LGBT. Because it's not inclusive enough to be bi.
Yeah, it was India Willoughby, that wasn't it?
Get educated.
Yeah, she was kicked off Big Brother a few years ago because she got in arguments like that on Big Brother, and the people in there were just like, "But you're just talking bollocks," and she couldn't handle it, so she had to kick herself off, or she got too angry at them that they like had to kick her off or something like that. Yeah, I remember that.
I just found it really funny how it's like, you need to accept my identity, but I'm not accepting other people's identities.
They just need Jordan Peterson, as Jordan Peterson says, like identities are they're negotiations with society. You can't just choose one. None of them fucking listen, fucking pricks. They have another one in June. Yeah, they have it in Manchester, I know, because I went 2 years ago. And my friends tried to get me off with a random Asian girl. Unfortunately, she was fat.
What, there's two of them?
It's great being online. What, two friends or two Asian chicks?
No, there's two, like, LGBT
there's two LGBT.
pride.
Yeah, in Manchester, yeah. Yeah, they just keep rainbow flags up in Manchester because there's no point taking them down, because half a year later you have to put them up again. Like, you go to the Wagamamas in St. Peter's Square in Manchester, it's just got a rainbow flag the whole time. It's mental.
Yeah, I remember. Was it during the Dankula March when we went to London, and they'd like changed the, when you cross a road, they've got like the little lights that are like normally a red man and a green man for walking, and they changed it to like male sign and female sign, or male sign and male sign, or female sign. And it was like, oh my god, why? Why have you done this? How much did this cost to change all the lights?
Yeah.
When the ones that were there were they were fit for purpose, It's
an androgynous man. It's like not male or female. No, it's that's been that way from like 2015. So I was there before the Dankula March, and I saw it then, and I sent it to my friends saying this is just mental. Then I've been there since, and they're still there. Yeah, they're just up there permanently because
I really didn't see the point.
The cool King of London. Well, there is none, is there? Like, fucking hell.
So he's got money to spend on changing, like, random pedestrian crossings, but he's having to increase council tax to pay for more police for knife crime.
Gotta keep the Gibbs. Yes.
Okay, Sadiq. Priorities, mate.
Well, he's hardly mental, is he? Sorry, chat, I'm making a drink, that's why I'm staying at the petrol station. Best time to make one. I don't. Yeah. I mean, to get them custom made as well, it would have cost more than standard man, wouldn't it? It's just.
Like, I just don't even see the point. It makes more sense to have like the little walk-in person than it does to have some random symbol. It's like stand still or walk.
Yeah. I do want to say in my chat as well, Richard. It's not the rainbow zebra crossing that appears outside school in. I can't remember which council. We're talking about Trafalgar Square in London. That was paid by Sadiq Khan and the council. Because they need to be open to the fucking gays and the fucking tranners and the fucking lesbos. As if, like, London isn't... Well, to be fair, London probably isn't because they fucking stab everyone there. But as if England isn't one of the most fucking open places this type of thing.
Exactly, Benny Blue. It's a stick figure. They're gender neutral.
Yeah.
When you couldn't just, see boobs or a penis hanging off it. It was just a stick, man.
Well, unless fucking chavs were fucking sticking them on, I don't know, but...
Maybe there was a bit of graffiti going on.
Yeah, fucking hell. But yeah, I know. Yeah, you're talking about a different thing there, but I mean, to be honest, all of it's fucking retarded. Like, totally fucking retarded.
Didn't know about a rainbow zebra crossing.
It's retarded. Fucking, they've had it in San Francisco for about 3 years, and because cars drive over it all the time, obviously you get skid marks. And people are like, oh, there's anti-LGBT graffiti on these LGBT crossings. It's like, no.
What?
No, there isn't, though, is there? I mean, fucking hell, it just shows how the most minute thing as a place to cross on the road, they will politicise. Because that flag is totally politicised. I know so many people that hate that flag.
I actually saw...
gay, straight, fucking trans. I'm pretty sure Rose hates it as well. I'm not sure, though.
Like, one country's got the right idea. I can't remember what country it was, but I seen a video of it where the zebra crossings are painted in such a way that when you're coming from an angle, they look 3D. So cars have to really slow down because it looks like there's something in the road.
Yeah. Can't do that with a rainbow.
That's a really good idea. Not painting it multi-colored. Like, what's the point?
To be fair, I can't say I've ever missed a zebra crossing. But oh fucking hell! But the psychology of seeing a 3D thing in your way, yeah, I can see that.
Sorry, Skip. I can't help you with your baked beans. I really don't like beans. Maybe Haryan can tell you.
What? I fucking love beans. What beans is he on about?
He says, I saw some Heinz baked beans in a tin at the shop. I was thinking about trying some exotic food for a change. What kind from those would you recommend and how to make them?
The basic baked beans, they're pretty good. Just put them in a hob till they start bubbling and then stir it a bit. If it keeps bubbling, it's ready. There you go. The beans and sausages are quite nice, but I don't know if they'll do them in Finland because I think that's where Skip's from.
Yeah. Well, what would you put them with? Like, I can't stand the texture.
Beans on toast is. Well, you're a fucking gay. Beans on toast is fine. Are you like, if you do a full English, beans are quite nice with that. What else can you have beans with? I know some people that have beans with fish and chips, but I'd rather have mushy peas.
I don't like peas either, to be honest.
Yeah, but there's not too many things you have beans with, really. You could have sausage, mash and beans. That's quite nice.
Why did you put beans in your sausage and mash? That's like the quickest way to ruin sausage and mash.
But you're just wrong. This must be your Scottish bias showing.
No, I just
No,
like I know
well, you
people
don't
who
like
love
beans.
beans. I just the texture of them. I'm just like no.
They painted a zebra crossing for Black History Month. What did they paint the zebra crossing? Like brown and black?
Did they just
That
make
doesn't
it
make
all
sense
black
on a road.
so that no one could see it anymore?
Did they just put a load of black slaves on the zebra crossing? Imagine how careful you have to be for that. Fuck, I just spilled. I do this every stream. I spill a drink.
Good work.
It's all over my controller as well. Fuck's sake. Whatever.
Lights. I do like these little wall lights, actually. They are so much better than the stupid lights that sit in the middle of the floor.
But yeah. Oh, God, that's... I don't know why, but we're talking about gay zebra crossings, and for some reason that reminded me of the "we need more diversity in gaming" thing from BBC, which then led me on to someone that they interviewed in it, which was someone they got for a BBC, like, 60-second thing.
Is this a
Did you ever see that video
thing?
of the... Well, the diversity in gaming is, but the video I'm talking about is about 3-4 months old or something like that, where she basically says D&D is not just for nerds, and it's like,
I saw
they
a
need to get more
headline.
diversity in it. It was a whole there's a whole video on it. I covered it one time because I'm like, yeah, BBC just don't want nerds to have anything because they're too white and male. But
The thing is,
she's
if
like, oh,
they
D&D.
want to play D&D, they can play D&D. Like, nobody's stopping them.
Yeah, my problem
Just get
with
a
her was
group of
like, she's like, oh, it's
friends.
the most... Yeah, exactly. But she's like, oh, it's like one of the most social games you can play.
Well,
You
play
have
it
to
then.
talk to people to play it. Well, one, that, and two, it's like, yeah, it's social within the group you have with it. The problem is with you is that you're saying it needs to be more diverse and more inclusive. But D&D is exclusive by, like, the way it's played. You can only have so many people playing in a group at one time. I mean, I've played with groups of 3 people, and I've played with groups of, like, 7 people. And my God, I would take the group of 3 over the 7 any day.
I've played with some big groups, and it gets to a point where it's just too much. Like,
yeah, exactly.
4 or 5 is pretty good, but once you start to get to like 7 or 8 players, everybody wants to go and do their own thing. It's just chaos at that point.
Yeah. And so yeah, but she's like, oh, it's the most inclusive thing ever. It's like that just depends so much on the group you have. Like, if you have a load of Nazis playing it, they're not going to want a black person playing. But if you have fucking someone like you playing it, who's like, oh, it's really inclusive. It's like, yeah, you'll have anyone playing. It's like, you can't just say that.
The thing is, what exactly is stopping it?
Well, nothing. She does play it, but she's like, oh, everyone else has to play it like I play. It's just like, you can't say that. But oh, God, and I like D&D quite a lot, but you know, it's I don't know. It's not, well, I don't have friends nearby that can play it, and it's no internet group I've found yet.
Aww.
Unless we start one, but I don't think we have the time.
Yes, it's finding the time that's the problem.
Yeah. Well, I can imagine, like, we'd probably start one with a few people, with a few regulars on Laughing at the Guardian at some point. I can see it. Well, I could see it happening, but not anytime soon. Certainly not till I've. Because I could move to London within the next month.
I've already got 2 that are kind of on hiatus because the group could just never find time to play together.
Well, that as well. Yeah, I'm sure.
Like, there's always someone that couldn't make it, so they just wind up. We'll pick it up at some point.
Well, that was a massive issue with Sargons, wasn't it? Because I used to watch that quite a lot. The with Sargon, Rags, what's he called?
Well, they're now playing on Archer's channel, and they're playing like a vampire one.
Yeah. But even then, they have to miss every now and then because Sargon's doing something. Or I don't think it's as often though, to be fair. But then again, Sargon isn't trying to get into the become an MEP.
Should actually start some research. Simple research bench. Just put it in the bedroom for now, next to your rock.
I'd love to play. I'd love to play D&D again. last time I played as a witch type character, so I'm like, I'd only kill monsters and I'd only kill humans if it was self-defense.
You know, there is
quite fun.
Actually a Witcher D&D now.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, why have you told me that? I really have to try and advocate making that. Oh, if they actually have that, I'll fucking buy the rule book.
Well, I'm not sure if it's like an official one. It's like a PNP one. But no, there is actually like a proper Witcher one. Because I've played it.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
I know there's a Fallout one. And I have the Star Wars one.
Yeah,
I really like
the Fallout one. I've never played the Star Wars one, but I've seen playthroughs of it and it looked quite good.
No, the Star Wars one's really fun. I've had the book of that for ages, but I tried it with some of my housemates, but they weren't as like into it as the other group I had at uni. But it was the only one I could really do it with at the time. But no, I'd love to do that properly as well. But I don't know. It depends. I mean, it depends what I'm up to in like half a year. Because I might just throw it out to my Twitter audience, see like, oh, does anyone want to play D&D like once a week? Someone said, enough people say yeah, like fuck it. Because I fucking, oh my god, I've caught my trailer on the fucking guard barrier. Right, so
I suppose I should let the prisoner have access to the toilet.
Yeah. Oh. Haryan Gladiv. I didn't know, and it shocked me to find out. In 2015, the Independent Financial, the coalition government. What was that? 2015. 2015. 2015. They endorsed the coalition government. Who was the coalition at that time? You don't. What do they mean by coalition government? Did they mean a coalition of the Progressive Alliance, or did they mean like, was it Theresa May and Labour or that, or Lib Dems? You'll have to tell me that. I'll play. Don't tell my brother though. I've spent years telling him he's a nerd. Well, as long as he doesn't find us on YouTube, it'll be alright. Because I will live stream, definitely. I might make a second channel for that, actually.
Tails, you can jump in if you want.
No, we'll say nigger.
It's alright, YouTube won't monetize me anyway.
Yeah, but I'm still monetized. Yeah, but he's gonna come on and call us nerds. Like, do you want that? Do you want to get called a nerd?
I mean, where's my spanner? But exactly. You took my spanner from me. Why would I? Why would I give you a spanner, Mr. Feature?
People are asking me when I'm moving to London, and I haven't even been offered the job from London yet. Oh god. I'm amazed I haven't been contacted by them though, because I've. Right, people, when you try and get a graduate job, if you're at uni, people, this is useful life advice. Sometimes you just don't hear anything back once you've like been to the assessment day. Apparently, like twice this has happened. They're just like, oh yeah, we'll offer you a job. Or I got offered a job back in December and I couldn't do it, and they know I couldn't do it. So I'm like, no, like I can only do the February one. And the February one was, as far as I can tell, supposed to start last week. And they still haven't contacted me. And I've been trying to call them, been trying to email them. And like 2 weeks ago, I got an email finally after about 10 emails saying, oh, sorry, we're out of office. Like, you'll hear back this week. And I still haven't. Like, what the hell do I do? Ugh. I'm a bit annoyed, as you can tell. Coming on.
I don't see him in the waiting room. He's just ranting that he's not got a spanner.
Don't give him a spanner.
After you refused,
he gave me a spanner.
After you took mine away.
Now he wants me
to give him one.
He gave me a spanner and then took it off me straight away. That fucking car just drove into my trailer. Fuck. But no, fuck tail. The coalition was Cameron Clegg Coalition. All right. It was independent and semi-Tory in 2015, along with The Economist. Yeah, but that was a neoliberal. It was a neoliberal's wet dream. Like, it's not a surprise. They've all gone leftist because of the results of that coalition they wanted. Like, I'm not that surprised at it.
Just
I
for
thought
that,
you meant
I'm
like
tempted
Theresa
to
May.
make this person be tailed. I mean, I
Why,
understand that it's a woman with improvised reproductive organs, but I think it's
I've just driven into another sign. Holy
fairly
shit.
deserved.
Yeah.
What do you think, chat? Do you think this should be tailed?
Well, you don't remember that thumbnail I made where I replaced Rose of Dawn with Tailed face and made it blue? That was great. I love that one.
Can I change the name of prisoners?
When will I be trucking to Scandinavia? You know what, going south, I'll do that next time I do one of these streams. Because to be honest, I'm not, like, we'll do these streams more, won't we? Like, we're up for chill streams every now and then. Yeah. I don't know when. These will be, like, impromptu, really. But I'll go to Scandinavia next. It's a fairly lovely area of the world. Oh god, let me make this turn and then I'll read. Do you think issues surrounding demographic change in the UK will get better now we've left the EU? I don't know, really. Boris is very liberal, considering he's a conservative. But he wants a point-based system. But I can't see him ending in the welfare state, which is one of the main things I advocate for, because then you'll see a mass exodus of people who just live on benefits, who survive on benefits in the UK, and they'll probably go home after that, or, I don't know, get a job here and actually be a productive member of society. This point-based system in Australia, they have that, but when they brought that in, it actually put immigration up. But I can't see that happening because they weren't bringing in 1 million people every 3 years in Australia. So I think it's a different situation for us. But the fact the Calais camp, it'll be a lot harder for those type of people to get in. I'm not entirely sure. I want to say, as a sort of white pill moment, yeah, it will help the demographics, but I mean, I can't see him. He's very liberal. He's thinking about letting people who've basically been in the country illegally for at least 10 years staying or whatever, probably less than that. Like, oh, they came in, they didn't know it was illegal. Let them stay, or let people like that stay. And it's like, I'm not for that, because you're sort of just letting people get away with breaking the law, which I'm not for. It could. More than likely it won't, but I think it's more of a 60-40 type thing. But I don't know. I'm a bit slightly black-pilled on it, more white-pilled on it, but I wouldn't put money on anything. That's what I'll say. I applied for a job in London too, so I'm in the same position. Yeah, I've applied for loads. I got an interview there, went there. It seemed to go really well. They offered me a job literally 2 days later. And then it's come to February and I've not heard from them. Despite emailing and phoning them, nothing. Oh, I'm out of the office. Like, what the fuck? You're out of the office? Like, the thing is, for the interview, I got a call like the week before. So the interview was on Wednesday, and I got a call last Thursday. And so on the phone, she's like, "Oh, I'm going to send you the information now. You need to confirm it here in the email as well." I'm like, "Cool, just send it over." Hang up. Didn't get anything. I'm like, she must have forgotten. Rang her the next day. Nothing. Emailed her. "Oh, sorry, I won't be in the office till next Tuesday." I'm like, what the fuck? Why should she not send it? So on the Tuesday, she rang me back. I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I totally forgot." Well, she didn't say that, but she basically did forget. And then she's like, "Oh, you can still make it for tomorrow." I'm like, "Yeah, but the train will cost me quite a lot." I said, "Oh," she's like, "Oh, great." So I had to spend double the money on a train, because that's how fucking trains in the UK work. And then it's like, "Oh, at least I'll get the job." But now they're being useless this side of the interview. Like, what do I do? Oh, God. I just hope I get the job at the Spectator. That'll be the dream. But I've not got low expectations. They're impressed with it last time, but it's not exactly a full-blown job. But you know what? As long as why have you stopped truck? It's a roundabout. But as long as one day I can call Ash Sarko an idiot on BBC Live, assuming it's still going, then I'll be happy. Architect of Fate, $5. Is the expansion of welfare across the West a result of giving women the vote? Partially. But I mean, let's be honest. It's from philosophy will have done it anyway, but it will have done it later because we all listen to the fucking people who believe fairness means that everyone has to get a living wage and whatever. Like, nah, fuck off. Women probably accelerated it, but I don't think that's justification for taking the vote away from them. So it's okay. It's okay, Discordia. I don't think you shouldn't vote, but I do blame you for the welfare state.
I see. Except for, me voting Tory and everything.
Wow, you want a welfare state. I mean, to be fair, I did just tell you Johnson's position on immigration is like very waffly, so you basically did vote for a welfare state. So there you go, chat. Blame women, especially Discordia. I'm joking. But it is a fact though, where women do tend to be more socialist. They do tend to vote more left wing. But I wouldn't fucking hell. It's just you can argue them out of it clearly, as Discordia is the evidence. I'm sorry, I'm using you as a sort of scientific example. But that's all I have to say on that. But thank you for the $5. But no, do not repeal the 19th, but I will continue saying it as a meme. For those of you that don't know, that was the amendment in the US Constitution that gave women the vote. But no, it's but no, I think the West will slowly get better now. Well, it'll go one or two ways. It'll either very slowly get more towards the centre, but not quite get to the place I want it to, or it will have this sort of hiatus we're in from the left-wing hegemony when it comes to political power, and then by 2030 we'll have all the shit we don't want again, and probably worse. Because honestly, you look at stats for millennials these days, they all want socialism. Well, not all, but majority want socialism.
Yeah, there's quite a stark difference, between sort of university-age millennials and everyone else.
Yeah, Zoomers are slightly better, but not that much better. But I do know quite a few Zoomers, or people my age and below at least, who are a bit red-pilled on it. Well, I know so many people that fucking hate their university course at the moment just because of how fucking blue-pilled they are. Without, not the same mindset as us, but they're just like, they're basically like, oh, I have to learn about, gender assertions in young people's, where the fuck am I going? There, isn't it? In young people's literature. I'm just like, do you actually believe this shit? Well, I need a degree, so I sort of have to. And you could sort of tell that they're like, it's all bullshit, but I just have to. It's like, I mean, I'll take that. But really, you need to give them cold hard facts about gender. Like, I'm sorry, men like things, but they just can't admit that. Did you hear the argument about Bideford's? Who's Bideford? Bideford's nickname, the little white town, being racist. Oh, I did hear that. Yeah, change it. I think that's in southern England, a little rural town. Because all the buildings were made of some sort of white material. So it's a little white town. But it's like, oh, that's racist. Fuck off.
Well, I was just about to get some tea, but apparently I'm being raided.
Nice. Well, you can't do that. You can't pause the game.
This one's got improvised reproductive organs too. Is this just a tribe of people?
What planet are you on?
Is this just a tribe of people with improvised reproductive organs? Right, Sarah, you won't fight, so get inside. Where's the dog? Dog inside.
Yeah. By the way, viewers of my channel by now, if you want to ask time, because one chat slow and two, I'm in an answering mood. Is Discordia gay? Yes. They didn't answer. They didn't ask that. I just wanted to point it out. The signs haven't been changed in Bideford. Fair enough. That's ideal. But I mean, come on. One day they're gonna change. I mean, honestly, I've said it before on Twitter, but they're just gonna change history. They're gonna say everyone in England wasn't white. Like, it's basically already happening with everyone, and people are trying to say it with Israel as well. Like, Israel was never like, you know, whatever race. Jewish. It was. It had sub-Saharan Africans. It's like, no, it didn't. They're on the other side of a desert. My brother had something to say about that when he read the tweet. What did he? He's like, oh, I don't notice race in fiction. It's like, cool. You're really virtuous. Like, I don't know. Do you support Irish reunification? Yes, but only if they're part of the UK. No, I don't really know.
George,
Irish reunification.
George, no.
Irish reunification. I'm not. It's up to Northern Ireland ultimately. They don't seem to be for the unification of Ireland, as far as I can tell. I'd say their opinion matters more than mine, obviously. But
good job, Haryan. You dropped your gun. Right, can you get down, please?
But I don't know. Irish unification, I don't have a good answer on, I'm afraid. Ideally, I'd have the whole of Ireland as one, Britain, but that's never going to happen. I need to read more Peter Hitchens on the subject. But as far as I'm aware, the Good Friday Agreement wasn't great, needs improving. But that's all I can say. Another $5 from Architects of Fate. The only ones who would be able to vote are military veterans and those who are net tax contributors who receive no benefits in the past 3 years. No, I won't go that far. No, I do Starship Troopers type thing. You have to have given to society in, let's say, the Starship Troopers way, which was, I think in the book, you have to either join the military or join the civil service for at least 2 years. And obviously, if you're a retard and blind, they'll give you something that you can actually do that can show that you're willing to put yourself out there for 2 years for the greater good, i.e. count beans by feeling or whatever. Something like that's better. So then it doesn't matter what you've done after, it doesn't matter if you're a net contributor, it doesn't matter if you're a net taker, you can vote because you've given back to society in this societally agreed way. I'd rather that than just, you have to be a net contributor. Because then all the commies would do is fucking work their ass off. They wouldn't change their values. They already work their ass off to get where they need to be. You think Grace Bakley's worked a day in her life? No, the problem is with Grace Bakley is that she's never worked for anyone else's benefit in her life. She's only worked for her self-interest. Whereas when it comes to the Starship Troopers method, you have to have worked for, the greater good, whatever it is. Though the commies would still find a way to abuse that method, but the way that Starship Troopers goes, it's much better. Also, it's pronounced Bideford? Is it not Bideford? Whatever. I don't know.
It's not like you to butcher words.
It's not like me at all. What have I ever read anything wrong? To be fair, that was another thing. That was another thing about doing the podcast for The Spectator. Oh god, trying to pronounce MPs' names, especially because you know how the Speaker of the House now is really from Yorkshire, and even though I'm Northern, I just couldn't understand what you were saying, so I had to search these people up to find out how I'm supposed to pronounce them. You'd say like, so Lillian Blackford, one of them, is like Lillian Blackford. I'm like, what the fuck did he just say? So I had to go through all the Labour MPs for Nottingham. Luckily, there were only 3, but I found her. But I'm like, is that really what he said? Lillian Blackford? He said like Lillian Blackford. So it doesn't mean anything. Yes, it's the Devon thing. At least you got granite in Devon. Fucking Northerner. Fuck you. I mean, you wouldn't know what it's like being Northern, would you, Disco? You've never been anywhere north of Watford, have you?
No, absolutely not.
Exactly. It's just disgusting to you. You don't even understand the language.
The north is the like top of the M25, is it not?
Yeah, that's according to morons. I was gonna say as well. How much? What the hell did I hit? Yeah. How much Gaelic do you know?
Not very much. They didn't really teach it in our school. Although Tail tried to teach me a bit, and I immediately forgot it.
Yeah. I'm just wondering why Tail knows so much. Because I don't know.
I think he's made a point of learning it.
Well, maybe. Because I don't think Dankula knows any, as far as I'm aware. And well, I don't. Yeah, but I don't know. Just because I know everyone who's Welsh on YouTube. So, well, I don't know about Shinobi Yaka actually, but I know Academic Agent's Welsh, doesn't know any. I think Britishers, if he's not Welsh, he at least has Welsh parentage. He doesn't know any. Binary Surfer appears on streams every now and then. He doesn't know any. So I just for an official language for a country, you're not doing very well, Scotland or Wales.
No, kind of a dying language.
At least it's not like Latin. Let's be fair, I'm pretty sure I know more Latin than Welsh or Scottish, considering my name's Welsh.
Yes, after you've been posing as a Welshman.
Pretty sure it always brings that up and it always annoys me. It just won't let go of the fact that I chose a Welsh name even though it's not technically Welsh. Though I do want the books back from the person I've let borrow them. She's not even fucking into the Witcher books, it's really annoying me. Oh well. Have you seen that show yet?
Apparently your ex is... Yes, I have. Apparently your ex is visiting.
My ex?
Your ex.
Who said that?
Your ex is visiting my colony.
Oh, right, in game. Welsh doesn't actually exist. You know what? I'm suspicious about that being true. I mean, even Academic Agent will get like the odd super chat in Welsh, and I'll just read it in English and say like, "Oh, it was in Welsh," and so I'm pretty sure he just makes it up, but says it's in Welsh. I don't know. Roma, we're going to Rome.
Right, I'm gonna grab some more tea quickly.
I have to entertain you, chat.
You will have to entertain my chat.
Chat, come to my stream and type in my chat. Just, type in the most expletive thing you can imagine. Oh, nothing. Anyone want a rock fact? Or rock questions? Something like that. I can answer any question about a rock. I don't know. Chat, give me something. Come on, don't leave me hanging. Oh God, I really need the toilet as well. Oh no, how do I keep people entertained? When there are more Argentinians that speak Welsh than Welsh that speak Welsh, is that true? Right, King, is that true? Why would Argentinians know Welsh? Like, I get why they know German, because like Hitler hid there after he pretended to kill himself in the bunker. But seriously, more Argentinians know Welsh. Bollocks, I don't believe that. Bollocks. I mean, there's no reason I don't believe that, but I don't have any reason to believe it either. Do you like Sabaton? I'll be honest, I don't know what that is. What's your favourite rock? Fuck. To be very specific, my favourite rock is it's a rock in the Natural History Museum in New York. Yeah, it's New York. And it's a banded hematite, and it's just got these really cool wavy red and black pattern on it, which is basically because superheated water was going through the original rock, which I think was some sort of slate, but I'm not sure because I've not been there in a while, and it deposited the iron ore there after it all. Well, it's what hyperheated water does underground. It goes through, leaves a residue of whatever it's got dissolved in it, which in this case was a iron ore, and then fucks off. And it made really cool, like shiny red and black pattern on it, which was left after it was polished. But my favorite rock in general is like that you would generally find on the field. It's probably a granite because they've usually got really big crystals in it, and it's usually like, it's usually black and white, but it's usually quite shiny as well. It's pleasing on the eye. Haryan Gladiv. There was a small Welsh colony in Argentina, meaning there are a few towns and villages in Argentina that are full of Welsh people. Well, that makes sense then. I never knew that. The band Sabaton. Have you heard of them? Can you post the Argentina link here? I've never heard of Sabaton. I'm going to crash. I've never heard of Sabaton.
With the fake Welsh
I'm
man
afraid.
Who is buggered by rocks.
I'm afraid I only really know bands. I don't really know modern bands if they are a modern band, and if they're an old band, I don't know. I just clearly don't know them very well. I'm afraid. Are they English? I don't know. You'll have to give me more. You'll have to give me more info. What got you interested in rocks? That's a good question. So, I was pretty good at geography, or at least pretty interested in geography all my life, but not the human type, where it's like they basically bastardize economics and psychology. That's all human geography is, just bastardized psychology and economics. But I really like the physical part about rivers. I really like going out looking at rivers, and old glacier places like that. Even though I didn't take geography at GCSE because there was too much human stuff in it. But when I found out geology was a very scientific take on natural geography, I was like, man, that sounds like me.
I am
So
back.
I went to an open day about it. Sorry, I'm giving a history about why I got into rocks.
I see. Well, I need to quickly thank Architect of Fate for the 78 cents to the dollar.
Nice. But yeah, what basically got me into rocks was that I was good at science and good at physical geography, and geology was a perfect mix of both, and it really got me into geology, and the rocks, and geology got me into the rocks. So it's more of a meme than anything, really, though, isn't it?
Are you talking about your pets again?
Than most people. Yes. Fucking hell, you know I am. So
Haryan's just like, I love my rocks.
My rocks.
You've still got your little pet rock in Rimworld, but the dog is currently lying on it.
Oh. Yeah, we had a human geography class in high school that was kind of nonsense looking back. Yeah, it's just bastardized economics and psychology. Bullshit.
Lie down,
you'll
cat.
learn so much more. You'll learn so much more from it. Because I've seen geography degrees at uni. They're still crap. Like, they ask you about glaciers and then they teach you glaciers wrong. So where's a glacial lake come from? Oh, it comes from the fact all the ice melts and just happens to sink into this place. It's like, no, that's not it. It's because when a glacier is made, it'll erode down. At some point, it'll erode down so much that it starts basically swinging back and forth in this ditch. And then that ditch will get so deep that it makes a bed for the lake, which when it all melts, it then makes a glacial lake. It doesn't teach you everything. It's ridiculous. Finished my GCSEs last year, and I fucking hated the economical part of the geography, but the physical part is where I would go and look at coastal erosion, and the rivers was cool. Yeah, it's fine. Like, if you like that, you will like geology. That's like it. And if you're good at science as well, you'll especially like it. Which I think is where a lot of people went wrong by doing it. But yeah, just they don't teach it very well at all. But yeah, there you go. And it's also a lot better than doing anything to do with game designing at uni. Like, doing that's just a total waste of time.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure there's absolutely no work in games development.
I mean, honestly, if
there's
there's
no
anyone
work in
on this
learning
stream
to
that
code.
does it, I'd kill. No work in learning is pointless. Might as well learn geology.
As well, you know,
But
just start dating rocks and stuff.
Exactly. We can actually date rocks really accurately, so fuck you. But to be fair, I am like, the job I was trying to get in London is to learn to code, so I am memeing. For those that don't get it. To be fair, oh my god, some of the software we had to use for geology was fucking awful as well. I literally learned to code just to improve those if it made me money, of course. Okay, good. I discovered that recruiting agency and I had to go illegal for that. Oh, it's more lightning. No, I will. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do. Oh my god, there's 6 million in my bank. I don't want to go through all the boring shit of buying garages while I'm on stream, so I'll do it another time. But I might
buying garages.
Nearly 11. Gary, yeah, you buy garages.
Garages.
Whatever. What do you call it?
Garage.
Garage. Oh, you didn't get the Simpsons reference.
Garage.
I can't. I'm really sad you're not doing the Simpsons reference, but then again, I'm a massive Simpsons addict. They're like, oh, I call it garage. Oh, a garage. It's like, oh, what do you call it? A car hole. Well, that's a great joke. Yeah, but you don't get it. Pointless. This is why women shouldn't vote. Seriously, your learning slows down after A levels. I'm doing an engineering degree. By comparison, our workload is monstrous compared to other degrees. I don't think your learning slows down. I think you just actually have to learn for once in your life after GCSE. That was definitely my issue. Don't tell my mother. But I've just absolutely yeeted that car and I didn't mean to. That damaged me. No, I didn't.
You just run over a car?
No, I'm trying to get in a parking space to sleep, but I'm having to ram this absolute twat out of the way. I've set the alarm off, that's amazing. I have to find another place to sleep, fuck it. Oh, I see a petrol station actually, might do. I'm in Rome for fuck's sake, surely there's a place to sleep. Damage 1%, that's good, because I'm at a service station. I literally might just buy that garage just so I can sleep. Stolen jeans in my car hole. Excellent, someone gets the reference. Are you shit? Did you not watch Simpsons when you were younger, Discordia?
Oh, ages and ages and ages ago. Expect me to remember these things? It's all noise and colours to me.
Oh my days. I'm actually really sad for you.
Like,
I've got
we'll watch stuff.
I've got seasons
and I'm just
seasons
like
4 to gone.
No, gone.
I'm just glad someone in chat got the reference, but fucking hell, like Simpsons is like so memorable. Yes, I want to buy the garage. I'm literally buying something for €100,000 pounds just so I can sleep. See, how desperate have you been to sleep?
I don't remember anything like from shows. We'll watch seasons and seasons of shows, and I can't remember the main character's like name.
How did you go in Witcher?
I mean, I watched it.
Jesus, I shouldn't have gone that long. What, so you don't even remember Henry Cavill as Geralt? Yennefer? Come on, you must know someone. Oh fuck, going to Russia, I'll do a show.
I remember there was a song.
Toss a coin to your Witcher, oh valley, fuck you. You're actually the worst.
I quite like the song.
Can't believe it. Oh, I'm glad you like the song. You forgot the main bits. Fucking hell. I'll do that one. I'm actually really annoyed at you. Fuck it.
Oh, it's just terrible. Like, I'm like, the one with the blonde hair. I don't remember
Siri,
anyone's name. I don't remember anyone's name.
To be honest, I'm pretty amazed you haven't played the game.
I have played the game, but I've got it on Xbox, and you know what Xbox is like.
Oh.
You turn it on, and then it's like, all right, I need to update for about 3 years. So you wait, and then you launch the game, and it's like, all right, now I need to update the game. And by the time it's done all that, I'm like, I don't want to play anymore. The notion is gone now.
Fucking hell, I have to turn around. Well, you say I know what it's like. I've never owned an Xbox in my life, but yeah, I get how updates can be annoying.
Oh, consoles are really bad for it. So I do have it, and I played like a little bit of it, but I just got so frustrated with the.
Oh, it's big. You're missing out on like probably the best games. Probably the best games ever. I mean, how many hours do I? I mean, for me, I think I've got 300 hours on it. And it's a single player. As far as single player games go, that's insane. So I've played through it 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah, and I usually only the most I've ever played through a game is I've probably played Half-Life 2 4 times, and that's the most I've ever played a game through. But I've not even like for Half-Life 2. Well, it's not a very long game to be fair, but it's like, man, 300 hours in a single player game. That's mental for me. I say that, and I'm currently playing probably my 400th hour of Euro Truck Simulator 2, but you get the point. 400.
How have you got 400 hours in Euro Truck Simulator? I thought you were just playing it for a meme.
I'm playing it for a meme.
Not with 400 hours.
I used to. Well, I used to unironically play it while I podcast and shit.
Architect really the way to like. Don't feel bad. I once dated a girl for a month before I remembered her name. I've worked with people in groups at uni, and by the end of the project, I still don't know what they're called.
I've never dated a girl and not known her name.
I need people to have like name badges on.
I've never not known someone's name after. I don't think. But I do that thing where like. You know where you like repeat their name in your head a few times just to make sure you got it.
Why have they got a dead girl in the fridge?
Is that me by any chance? That's that?
No, it's just Sarah. Sarah's just cooking around her.
Sarah's ignoring my dead body in the fridge. Yeah.
Sarah's just like whatever. Right, look, let's make a mass grave somewhere. Where will we put this? We have a crematorium. Where's the crematorium? Or do we have to unlock it?
Someone's like, man, Kyle, you're a week late for the stream, man. We celebrated Brexit a week ago. Everyone's already forgotten it happened. You could have got a HVG license in that time. You know what? Unironically, that's true, but I hate driving, so I would never do that.
Let's put it.
I mean, I'm not terrible at. I'm not awful at driving, but I would not trust myself in a massive fucking lorry. Whole person, hey Tomska ref. Oh, I think I missed a reference, or I made one and forgot. 4 hours for this one. I think I'll do this one and call it a day because
he's getting rather late. Yeah, it's like 11 o'clock. I've been up since 7.
Really? My exit's blocked. My exit's fucking blocked.
Oh no!
What the fuck happened there? It's by a greedy fucking car that flipped over. I can just drive around it.
Drive over it.
Fuck's sake. It's not that bad a detour to be fair, but I'm very annoyed. Drives by pressing up. I'm not a fucking pleb. I know what the WASD keys are. Oh god. To be fair, I think next time we do a gaming stream, I might play For Honor. Just.
You know what I need to play? Kingdom Come. I've been meaning to play it for months.
Great game.
I've actually got a copy of it now, and I've been meaning to play it for months.
I love it.
So I might do that on a future stream. And just, who's lovers? You might got yourself a girl. You and Sarah.
What, me and Sarah?
You and Sarah.
Oh my god, it's happening, boys. The simping is paid off.
I guess I better make you a bloody bed. So you can, you know. You're in a shared room though, so don't be too loud.
No, don't worry. It'll be loud for 10 seconds and I'll be done. Kingdom Come's a fantastic game. I really like it. It's really hard to like. It's really hard at the start, but then you really get into it. Once you've cracked it, it's really easy.
Yeah, I played it a little bit at Gamescom. Like before they brought it out, they had like a demo of it at Gamescom, and I had a bit of a play with it then. The combat system seems really interesting, but I just haven't had a chance to play it since I've got it. Who's attacking?
Yeah. It's one of those games where it's like, oh, you can learn these combos. They'll really help you in battle. It's actually really hard to pull them off, but when you do pull them off, it's like an insta kill. It's like, it's really rewarding. Yeah, I really do like. I'm on my second playthrough of it actually. The DLC is really fun as well. You get like this really holy girl, and she's like, you have to go on a pilgrimage across the land to make amends for God, and then she tells you how you're like really bad for shagging all the women in the land. It's great. It made me feel really bad. Plebgate. Oh fuck, let me drive. Is it weird that I have more in common culturally with my uni lecturer, who is an ex-coal miner in his 60s, than with my classmates who are of a similar age to me? No, Matakuta Pterodact, because you are black-pilled and like Peter Hitchens. I won't worry about it. I didn't have much in common with my uni mates. I got on with them, but
I'm the same.
There were very few that I could really talk deep like political issues or even deep meaningful shit about. Really, the outlook from the average uni student is not the same as our outlook at all. So it's not that weird.
Yeah, I'm the same. I have much more in common with the lecturers than most of my classmates. I think there's quite an age gap as well. So a lot of them are like 18, 19, fresh out of high school. And I'm not. And I'm just like, they have nothing to talk to these people about. Apart from making video games.
Yeah. I would say though, having said that, I think I had a lot more in common with my red-pilled course mates than my lecturers. My lecturers were really up themselves. It was very annoying to try and talk to them. And the only people that really got on with them that were my age were other people who were really up themselves. So I don't know if that's just a science thing or just a geology thing, but it's like some of them were like terrible as well. Some of the lecturers, as I said before, like one of them just stitched together old notes from other people's lectures, and then like another one would just get things wrong in the field all the time and would only be useful if he had like Google with him. And most of the PhD students have pointed out, I'd probably got on better with PhD students naturally than like with most of my course mates, but the lecturers in my degree were very up themselves, but it's not a weird situation to not get on with your course mates if you're red pilled, basically. So.
Usually says the stream needs more Harry bully.
Usually a faggot, so I don't care. I say he's a faggot. He's got a girlfriend, so that kind of ruins that. But you get the idea. Well, you have things in common if they're not a raving socialist. Yeah.
They are probably witch's brew. Does it do damage? Holy hell, it does damage.
Think you're speeding. Kyle, I speed throughout this game because I'm I make 200,000 a day, and my average speeding ticket's about 1,000. So it just doesn't make a difference. I will speed throughout the game, which is what I love about this game. It really shows that the rich do not care about the law.
It says that you instantly owned yourself.
Yeah, but at least I realised it. I mean, that's better than usual.
Yeah, there is that.
Yeah. It's annoying that I have to concentrate when I'm trying. Fuck! I'm gonna crash. I didn't. Oh, I did, but it didn't penalise me.
We can't afford that.
What do you think about the Streatham attack? Do you think it could have been prevented? Obviously, it could have been prevented. He could have been in jail indefinitely, or as much as I'm against capital punishment, if he's dead, he can't kill anyone. Obviously, he could have been prevented. I think the more interesting thing with that attack, though, is just how it was in the media for a day, and it's literally not been heard since. And as I said before, I had to watch PMQs for my application for the Spectator, which I think I've mentioned about 10 times on this stream. I'm going to mention it again.
You had an application with the Spectator.
I know, right? News to everyone. But seriously though, like, all they do is a few of the MPs mention it at the start of their speech, like, "Oh, thank you, emergency services, for doing your job." All Johnson says is, "Yeah, I'm talking to professionals about it," but no one else asks about it, and I just find that absolutely incredible. Like, 2 people have died from something that's perfectly preventable, and none of them seem to fucking care. It's dead in the water by Wednesday after it happened on Sunday. I just find that so much more interesting than another Islamic terrorist attack happened, because it happens all the time. And like, how depressing do our lives have to be that I have to say that? Because that's basically what's happened to society. But that's my radical take on it.
Well, didn't you know it's part and parcel?
Well, exactly. Fucking hell. PhD students are fucking wild in the engineering department's total black pill fest. Yeah, it's crazy. It's really weird. Everyone I know who went on to do a master's, blue pill as fuck. All Corbyn supporters. One of them's head of the Marxist Society, for fuck's sake. For geology.
The wage gap has now been eliminated.
He gets
by a
PhD.
white male while
They're all
driving
fucking
home
black
from a
pilled.
16-hour
They're all
shift.
like, science departments of unis are good. You have to get up here to like really make it worthwhile. No one fucking likes uni students. It's too much credentialism. Like, they get all the problems in the world, but they seem to be fine with perpetuating the problem. It's really weird.
Well, Architects of Fate has just filled the gap in the wage gap with the rest of the dollar. So he gave me the 78 cents on the dollar, and he's just eliminated the wage gap with the rest.
Architecture, you have to give me
nothing.
Whatever. I don't count as a person. Never mind. Rat King, they want diversity, aka white genocide. I'm not. I don't agree with white genocide. If white people wanted kids, they'd be fucking like rabbits. But fucking, I mean, to be fair, there is actually a UN document called it's not called the Great Replacement, but it's called like replacement immigration. I'm not saying that they don't have the idea in their head that they're like bringing immigrants over to, like, fill in the massive generation gap we're having, because we do have an aging population. I'm not saying that's not happening, but I don't think it's specifically to replace the white people. I think that's just let's call it an unforeseen consequence. But as much as people in this country don't want that, they don't seem to care, and I think that's where. But white genocide is totally hyperbolic, like bollocks to it. Engineers literally deal with problems all the time. There is never a scenario where we are not black pilled. Fucking hell, I should meet some of my engineering friends then. One of them was oh my god. You know how I mentioned my friend who voted he voted for Change UK, or Change whatever they're called. He voted for Lib Dems. Yeah, he's a Tory member. He went to the Parliament Square celebrations I think he must have been invited there. He's the type of person who'd go there if he's invited. But I sent him a message saying, yeah, Brexit's not that bad, is it? And he just replied saying, yeah, maybe it isn't. And I just couldn't take him seriously because he voted for all these openly anti-Brexit parties. And I'm just like, how have you just changed your mind in a day? And he's like, oh, changed my mind on a few things. It's like, right, well, we'll have to wait till we've met in real life to talk about it. But fucking hell, I just couldn't believe it. I'll need to get his perspective on it because he is the classic like second referendum. Well, he voted Lib Dem, so he's hardly second referendum, is he? He's like,
it was actually revoke, wasn't it?
Yeah. Which I'm in a massive minority for this, but I actually prefer that to a second referendum. If the Lib Dems can get into a majority on a platform where we will revoke the referendum, fuck it, let them do it. They earned it.
Well, they got thrashed, didn't you know what I mean? On that platform.
Well, exactly. That's what I mean. So it wasn't popular to do it. But you get what I mean. Like, you don't need a second referendum if the Lib Dems who are on the platform of revoke Article 50. You don't need a second referendum after that. As far as I'm concerned, yeah, all right, Britain doesn't want Brexit.
Well, it would have been worthless never going to happen. Having one under her because she would have ignored it anyway. She said as much.
Well, that's the other thing, isn't it? Yeah.
She's just like, no, I just wouldn't pay any attention. I wouldn't accept it if they voted it again.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh God.
She's been awful quiet since she lost her seat, hasn't she? I haven't seen anything from her.
Honestly, I do not blame her. The leader of the Lib Dems was on Question Time the other day, but I just didn't watch it because all 5 people were Remainers. And I'm just like, I can't be bothered. They were all saying literally the same thing. Literally, if a question was on Tory policy, it'd be the Tory guy would be an apologist for the Tories, but a basic bitch one. And then the others would all be like, Tory bad. And then all of them said Trump bad. And then all of them said Brexit bad. It's just like, oh, fucking hell, what's the point? Why would I watch this? I didn't realise that's... Oh, I need... Fucking hell. I've just been told by my game that the customer expects a delivery very soon. I didn't even know that happened.
So you're late?
No, I'm not late. They just expect it within an hour. Am I a big fan of Greta Thunberg? Am I fuck? Like, what?
You are Greta's biggest fan, don't lie.
I'm Greta. Done 3 videos on it.
Exactly, biggest fan.
Fucking not. Every single one's over half an hour long. Bollocks. It's not just her parents using her as a shield, Rat King. It's the whole of the fucking left. It's about... Oh, God. It's just disgusting what the elites have done with her. Oh, God. But fucking everyone just seems to eat her up. Look at this autistic child saying the exact same thing that lunatics have been saying for ages. Must be true. Like, get fucked, man. Like, what the fuck? And there was another chat I saw saying I need to watch Sarah's video on birth rates to believe the Great Replacement. Now, I've seen that video. I'm not... Like, I get what the stats are saying. I don't believe there is a deliberate attempt by the elites to eradicate the white race. That's the point I'm making. I think, like me, they just don't care about race. But I don't think they realise the problem that they are causing by, having the policies that they have in the UN, for instance. So that's my issue.
I think Tailed might have turned your rock into blocks.
Tailed, you're a Scottish cunt, and I hope you're happy with yourself. Unbelievable. Dude. I've never heard this music before, but it's actually like... It reminds me of My Pet Rock music. Yeah, but... Oh, God. Greta Thunberg. Fucking hell. I mean, honestly, the thing I say to people who are worried about the white genocide, just fucking get a wife and have kids. Like, fucking hell. Like, if you're that worried about it. And as I say, I'm not, but I would like a wife and kids, so... And I'm happy I've got Sarah in your game.
You have. You and her have now got your double bed. I'm sure Rose will be very pleased at sharing a room with the pair of you.
I will act as her cucumber.
Oof.
Yeah, even I thought that was fucking cringe.
Apparently you're idle. Why are you idle? I'm sure there is stuff for you to do.
Probably. Oh, am I not allowed to rest? I'm
No.
trying to save the white race here, Disco. Come on, give me a break. Live stream the anti-white Oscars shit show. No, I did enough of that with the BAFTAs. We know what they're gonna say. I won't make a video on the BAFTAs, but I'm doing a video on the BBC tomorrow, and they're anti-British at the very least. Anti-white, I guess. I guess you could say that, but anti-British should be more accurate. But anyway, that was my delivery done. Don't know. Are you gonna call it a day soon?
Yeah, probably.
Alright. Well, I will end my stream now, and then I'll stay on till you're at a good place to end. So thank you, chat, and thank you, Discordia, for being on. Say bye, Discordia.
Bye, Discordia.
Oh, you sound so fucking tired, dude.
End mine there too.
Excellent. All right. Thanks, chat. Thanks for the super chats. I appreciate them. See you later, boys.
How do I end this? Oh, with this button, I assume. Alright, thanks for coming, chat.
Oh, Lord. Oh, you bunch of faggots.